on the Hornets is 6'4". Now, why aren't they the Jazz? Can anyone explain that to me?
Because the Jazz moved to Utah.
And then they're the Utah Jazz, but that's the single most nonsensical name I've ever heard of, the Utah Jazz. It should be the Utah...
What about the Nashville Predators?
But they do actually have Predators in Nashville.
No,
They have no
well,
Jazz in Utah.
But you really don't want to be referred to as a predator.
Better than the Prey, because that would be a team setting itself up for some failure.
Predator better than the prey, says modern-day laureate Sid Youngers. Doesn't that sound like a Paul Simon song?
It really does. It does. It sounds very African tribal. I do like that, Sid Youngers.
So, now if they're the Jazz, and they're in Utah, does that make Pete Maravich a former New Orleans great, or a former Utah great?
I feel like he's a former Jazz great, like Duke Ellington. Duke Ellington was in Jazz, right?
He was a small forward, wasn't he?
Is Duke Ellington a basketball player or a jazz musician? This is honest right here.
This is honest?
Yeah, I'm being honest right now. Duke Ellington.
Duke Ellington was a band leader.
Jazz?
Well, yeah.
Big band. Wasn't he more big band?
Big
Not
band.
Jazz so much.
Yeah, big.
Miles Davis.
But he certainly wasn't a basketball figure. I don't know how you could, even being honest, that's just...
It's not a crazy enough name for a jazz guy. That's got to be like Lumpy Calhoun, or, they've got to have some kind of One-Eye Johnson. They have...
Three-Finger Wilson.
Three-Finger Wilson, one of my favorites.
You can tell why they have the Blues from their names.
Because they were picked on so much. To be named Mud Sausage at an early age is not good. New Orleans with an early lead, doubling up on the Lakers.
That was Trevor Ariza with the basket.
This is whatever you call the opposite of garbage time, but kind of the same thing.
Did the Lakers underestimate the Hornets?
It looks like it.
Hard to say it in the first 80 seconds of the game. But New Orleans couldn't have hoped for a better start. Up by 4. They didn't give
Was
him
that
that
Ron
basket.
Artest or Kobe?
That was Kobe.
Kobe is on fire! That's only one basket. I guess that's early.
But you gotta wonder what's going on in Kobe's head after the controversy
Where is
this week.
Where is this from?
It's good.
Okay. I'm sorry, I should have to lose this. Well, we're going to... there's the man that Sid says is going to decide it. Bynum.
No, I'm actually surprised he's playing at all.
Why?
They were saying he might not play. Well, he's got an
Knee?
on his knee. He's got a bad knee, and he's had a history of bad knees. This one, they're pleasantly surprised, wasn't that bad. Ron Artest deciding to make things happen.
And
The Lakers
Bryant
looking-
finds a way to make 3 mistakes in one play.
They're looking a little ragged here early. But Phil likes to let them go.
Phil will let the players play. He doesn't need to use timeouts with this crew.
He mostly just reads a good book in the first half.
But again, you got to be happy if you're New Orleans in the first game against the champs.
Yeah, you have to make a big run immediately if you're the Hornets.
Well, you can't let the opposite happen, to be sure. And nothing's going down for the Lakers in what's now the first 4 minutes of this game. And now the Lakers may be closing in on taking a timeout.
You would think. Phil doesn't take timeouts. no
As you
matter how
said,
bad.
Phil likes to let him play through it, and that's the man that can get him through it.
That's Kobe Bean Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. But the defense not there. Walks in and can't. Derek Fisher, always reliable. Nice save, but right to the Lakers, and
There's Andrew
an
Bynum.
unlucky break.
Andrew Bynum may be injured, but he's still tall. He is quite tall. 2 7-footers may be too much in this series.
Who are the 2 7-footers? Bynum
And Paul Gasol.
And Paul
and
Gasol.
Gasol. So you're saying just the size requirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have Emeka Okafor as your center. He's
Well, and there are 2 different types of 7-footers, so that you can use them both, because Bynum is just massively tall and powerful, and then you have Gasol, who is one of the best of the Eastern European mouth breathers that we've ever had as far as a skill set.
Derek Fisher keeping the Lakers close. I don't believe they have led in the game yet. Have the Lakers? Have they even been tied for the
I
lead?
don't believe so.
No, it was 4-2 to begin the game.
So this their first chance to lead or co-lead. Fisher has the ball on the perimeter. Kobe looking for a foul. Can't get one. Iron gets in the way. And another missed.
Chris
Layup.
Paul looking more like RuPaul on that layup attempt.
This is a quick one by Derek Fisher, and he's
That's
got him
right.
in it. 6 in a row for Derek Fisher. He ties it. Oh, that was a 3-pointer. 7
Yeah.
in a row.
And now the Lakers are in the lead.
And now the first person to call a timeout is not Phil Jackson.
It's Monty Williams.
He'll want to talk it over. He'll hear it from this sold-out crowd.
Now, Monty Williams used to have his own talk show, didn't he?
I think you're thinking of Monty Rock III, a frequent guest on the Johnny Carson Show with Johnny Carson.
A lot of people would have corrected me with Montel Williams, as who I might have been thinking of. But no, I was thinking of Monty Rock III, a 60s semi-icon.
Sean O'Con's youngster in the booth doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, who was Monty Rock III? What was he known for?
Disco, I think.
No, one didn't know. He did the semi-stand-up. He was kind of a character, more than a funny fella.
People, of course, at home can www that and find out all about Monty Rock. And thanks to Google. Oh, you're looking him up right now. Young Sean O'Conn's gets all his information from the computer, as many young people do nowadays.
He was a flamboyant American musician and performer from New York City.
This is just an example of how experience doesn't trump anything with the computer.
No, the computer is more experienced
Young
than
Sean O'Conn's knows as much as we now, probably more, because he's into the second paragraph of his Wikipedia.
No, they learn early, these kids, because of their wealth of information at their fingertips.
Well, as Sid Youngers once told me, information is the most valuable substance I know on earth. I told him I thought it was diamonds or platinum, but...
No, but information. Very insightful, Sid Youngers.
Using his last name as a pejorative just by inflection there. Sean O'Conn's.
So now that you brought up the Kobe problem, he had a couple of things that came to light this week.
Kobe has had a lot of pride. It started first, Kobe, when it used to be really good meat in Japanese restaurants. And then something happened where they didn't get it from Japan anymore.
No, we're talking about Kobe Bryant,
Oh,
not
Kobe
Kobe
Bryant.
beef.
Yeah,
Oh, I
not
see.
Kobe beef. That's Kobe. Kobe beef.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and
it's
this
Kobe.
is Kobe
I never
beef.
heard the right expression for it. Did you ever hear Kobe beef?
No, I always heard Kobe.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I only hang out with, like socialites. And we say Kobe.
Your Hollywood friends?
My Hollywood friends.
Your Park Avenue friends?
Well, when I was in New York, it was Park Avenue friends.
Your
Hang out in the
the
hills.
William Paley set? There's the Lakers.
But I think everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Up
with
by
Kobe.
one.
The revelation this week that the movie Rudy was inspirational to him, and he watched it hundreds of times.
He said he watched the movie Rudy 100 times.
And he got to meet Rudy Rudiger at one of the Laker practices, and he was thrilled.
Well, it's nice to see good things happen to Kobe.
He slapped every coach, his parent, and everyone he's known by saying that movie was the most inspirational thing in his life.
Oh.
Not Phil Jackson, not Mom and Dad. No, the movie Rudy.
I never thought of that. That's right. What do you think of that? Doesn't make you feel that good anymore, Sean O'Cons.
I don't know. Rudy's really inspirational to me. So
To you it is?
Yeah.
In your life?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, really? I thought it would have been
It was that in Punchline.
we both said it at the same time. Here we go.
Was that? Do they have Stojakovic on their team? No, they don't have him.
Peja Stojakovic
No, he's
played
not on their
yesterday.
Yeah. Who was that shooting that ball? Was that Bellinelli?
I think that was Bellinelli, Sid Youngers.
Fisher has controlled this game, owns more than half the Laker points. Bynum.
Bynum is a handful for Okafor, who is much shorter.
So he backs in and draws the foul.
And makes the "what am I supposed to do" face.
Ooh, it did look like his feet were set.
He's still talking it over. Did we write down the predictions? Did someone write down the predictions of the game?
I had 116 to 98.
I think I had 98, 96. Is somebody writing them down this time?
98, 96 you had?
What'd you have?
I don't know. 97,
No,
91, I believe.
Well, somebody should write them down.
These playoff games tend to be a little
Are you
low
gonna write
scoring.
them down? Just so
Aaron
we know
Gray,
at the
big
end.
Aaron Gray has come into
It's
the
not very
ballgame.
exciting now, but at the end it might be very exciting to have those. Don't you think, Sean O'Cons, to have those predictions down on paper?
Oh, yeah, because
We're just guessing now, though. They're probably on tape. Somebody could probably, if somebody could tweet us the predictions.
that's twitter.com/Norm
Tweet us our own
Macdonald.
predictions.
Yeah, they'll remember. They remember everything. My followers are the smartest followers on the blogosphere. Wouldn't you say, Sean O'Cons?
I would say
Funniest?
it's a tie between you and Rachel Maddow.
Rachel Maddow fans. Go to the real RachelMaddow.net if you want to talk to her. But no, they'll get us the predictions. You just wait and see. Robbie soon will say he's hearing predictions coming in of what we said. We'll be able to remember.
Trevor Ariza, ex-Laker, going to bring some pain today, I expect.
Trevor Ariza.
People always seem to play well against their ex-team. And promptly missing the free throw. Much like my Masters predictions.
Sean O'Cons knows better than to early broadcast as he misses both those. And the Lakers don't seem too unhappy about trading Ariza.
They didn't.
Bynum for three. That was Lamar Odom, folks.
Lamar Odom missing from outside where he's really not supposed to be shooting the ball, at least not early in the game.
No, indeed. Nice shot.
That's Chris Paul. He's absolutely owned.
Chris Paul, if he can get hot in a game where nobody's performing, and an incredibly underperforming Kobe Bryant gets it stolen from him. Has Kobe got what? 2 points or 0? Let's get
He's got
that.
at least 2.
He's got 2 points. 2 is all he has then. Here is Kobe. Way outside, wide open. Fisher's done it all.
Fisher taking the extra time to step across the line so the basket would be worth less.
Oh,
A veteran move.
That was, you're right. That was when you're wide open. Why not take the
If
extra
you're
foot
going to
and a
miss
half?
it, why don't you miss it for 3?
and the Hornets.
Very
take
good
the-
point. Hornets take the lead back. Kobe has the eye of the tiger. But not much. Hasn't done much yet today.
The fans sitting in stunned silence at the Staples Center.
And look at Kobe trying to get something done, but we'll have to do it at the line
And looking for goaltending. Don't think he's going to get that one.
Right now, the scoring leader of the game is Chris Paul at 6 points.
No, that's not true. What about
Derek Fisher
Derek Fisher?
is 5 points.
Well, he just got the baskets at the right time. And look at Kobe.
Ooh, that might have been
That was a
goaltending.
goaltend. Amazing that he knew it when he was flying
Well, they did give it to him.
fast. They gave him the point? Was
Yeah,
it
he
one
should have
shot?
won, I think.
Yes, you're right. You got the goaltend. Kobe asks and Kobe gets. The perks of a superstar. Or did they look at it?
People do sometimes say no to him.
Oh, we have a question. How is all this F-word talk going to affect Kobe's game, asks 3-7 Pottery. How is all this F-word? The F-word when I was young was a different word, by the way. But the new F-word. How is all this F-word going to
It
talk?
was friendship, wasn't it, in your day?
What did you say? You said...
I didn't think he was
you
in
didn't
trouble
know what
for
it
the F-word.
was. You didn't know what the word was initially because it was F and then a bunch of
When
little
he-
Abner signs and then T at the end, right? Remember
That's
you-
right.
what did you
No,
think
we
it
know
was?
he
What did you
called
think it was at first?
a ferret.
You
But
thought
we
it
know
was
what
ferret.
it was a two-word expression he used to refer to the ref. He called him an effing
Yeah.
blank,
Yeah.
and it's the blank one that got him in trouble, not the effing.
Oh, yeah.
They expect that out of their pros.
Oh, that's right. He said 2 F words, but only one is now considered the F word,
Only the homophobic slur was the one that got him in trouble.
not the casual, pointless profanity. I guess that's as it should be.
Yeah, it really is, as it should be.
New Orleans, timeout. They're up by 2. Kobe's not done much, but this guy with the beard, he has. And from the 3-point line, the guy with the beard, the story so far.
The story so far, M. Bellinelli.
That is the guy that you guys have been quacking about for a while, Bellinelli.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the word that's in all of our mouths, Marco Bellinelli.
Marco Bellinelli.
Sean, maybe you can fill us in on his backstory. What do you know of him?
Absolutely. Well, he's from Bologna, Italy.
What? You could just say Italy.
You mean the town is named after him?
Yes.
Oh, you should say that part. Then.
Yeah, his
Oh,
dad.
no, was that a different word? Was it Bologna? Is that
Bologna.
the player or the town?
Bologna, Italy.
Blogna?
Yeah, it's spelled
Well, that's
baloney.
No. Bologna, isn't that a
I believe-
topping on a pasta?
Yes.
No, that's bolognese. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably bolognese.
Yeah, but it's
Probably Bologna.
Bologna, Italy. Marco Bellinelli.
Well, good luck to him. Let's
He's-
not talk about him anymore.
He's 25 years young.
Perhaps we should
Excellent.
just make up the backstories on these fellas. Bellinelli could have stayed in Bologna and worked in his family pizzeria, but instead he struck out on his own for America. Other interesting tidbits, he was born in the back of a Dodge Caravan.
And he says his pet Yorkie is his life on his Wikipedia page.
An
Not
avid,
true?
an avid cyclist,
An avid what?
cyclist and reader.
Cyclist and reader?
Even making them up, you run out of stuff.
He's very uninteresting.
Oh. But we all wish him well here. He's having a heck of a game, if that interests anybody. I'll be eating chips for a while here. Sid, a chip?
Yeah, I'll have one of those.
Son of Cons, would you like a chip?
Yes, please. There's a debate going on Twitter.
Let's hear it. Did anyone, by the way, say what our predictions were on Twitter?
Someone said 99 to 98 was
For who?
one of the predictions.
I have a ton of them. I think it's just the fans.
They're giving their own predictions.
Yeah, they're giving their own.
No. We want to know. Tweet them. What were our opening predictions? Me, Sid, and Sean O'Connor.
Got it.
You were 116 to 98, I thought.
I was 116 to 98.
I was 97, 91.
Okay, I think I was 98, 96. So we
You're
know.
96 on, yeah.
I was what, 98, 96?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got him.
We got it. We're all looking good at this point.
We're back. The blimp.
things starting to pick up in this game a little bit. The excitement, it's almost palpable. Might be the chips.
It's funny the blimp, the Hindenburg went down.
Now you're telling me that's a different guy than Montel Williams.
That is not Montel Williams.
That's
Monty
not-
Williams.
It's Monty Williams.
Montel Williams, of course, a shady talk show host.
Oh, he didn't get. What was his trouble about?
What?
I don't recall.
No, he's kind of shady. Does a lot of those. Maury Povich now exclusively does paternity tests. That's every show now. It was so wildly popular.
Once a genuine newsman.
That's right. Yeah.
How far he has slid.
See if anybody's picking up on me crunching chips.
Lamar Odom so far not having the shooting touch we expect.
Kevin8983 said, "Sweet, let's listen to them eat food."
It's almost like being here, isn't it, Kevin?
We're no strangers to sarcasm, Kevin. New Orleans staying right in here till the last 2 minutes.
Lamar Odom made 1 out of 2 from the
Let
line.
me say this about the Los Angeles Lakers. Nobody is better in the history of this game.
Bellini!
I think he's having a
Breaking every rule of broadcaster etiquette, he yells the guy's name in the middle of my prediction.
Well, it's a star-making performance from Marco Bellinelli.
What I am going to say right now is that the Lakers are the best team in history at finishing quarters. They have a minute and a half. They're down by 4.
Is that true?
Watch this. I believe they are. Nobody's ever said it. But,
It's never been proven, or
It's not a stat that they keep.
but watch this. Here's an anecdote that here's some anecdotal evidence coming. Watch the next minute and 20.
Oh, and then the Hornets, Paul Gasol scored a layup.
Stuart Gray. This is where you look for Bean Bryant to take over.
Kobe showing off.
Uh-oh. Got himself stuck. May have traveled, but he is Kobe Bryant.
He knew he was going to score in one of a half dozen different ways on that play. He's pulled them to within 4. Now the defense tightens like a vice. Forced a bad shot. Goes
and
in.
Aaron
Not a bad
Gray
shot for
bucket.
Mr. Gray. That's known as the gray area where he shot that.
New Orleans have to be thrilled. Let's see if the Lakers go for 2 for 1 here. Could go. They will go for 2 for 1.
I just want to say, Kevin.
No, they won't. Won't have time.
Yes, they will.
Pau Gasol, beautiful pass from Kobe. It's 1 for 1.
It's 2 for 1. There's 26 left.
No, it's a 2-point differential. They'll shoot a 24, and it'll be 1 for 1.
This is from the Twitter sphere. Kevin8983, who was complaining about the food being eaten, said it's now getting better.
Kevin, why don't you go get yourself a little something?
New Orleans will be sure to take the last shot. It's stolen! They couldn't have made a worse mistake, and it compounds itself. Wow!
Was that good?
Unbelievable. And that's how the Lakers close. That's why I told you to watch. We'll be back. It's a 2-point game.
It's a 2-point game right now. 26-24.
What did I say? Did I say to watch this Lakers, the closing a quarter?
They did close fast with that layup by Shannon Brown. I'm actually surprised he didn't get up and dunk this ball, being one of the better dunkers in the league. Maybe he thought he could get it off.
Lakers
faster.
just getting comfortable, down by 2.
Hope you're all getting comfortable.
Well, Kevin8983 is getting comfortable because he said way ahead of you, which means he's eating.
Ah, okay.
Oh, there's a picture apparently on the internet. Can you tweet it?
Claiming he looks like a very
That's-
emaciated version of
But
Sly
that's
Stallone.
not Frank Stallone. You said it says on here Frank Stallone. That's Sylvester Stallone.
Tomato.
What?
That's
Tomato,
what
tomato.
he
It's
sent
2
me.
different dudes.
That's the link he sent me.
Tomato. I go, that's not Frank Stallone. It's Sylvester Stallone. He said tomato.
Oh, and the Spurs breaking news, the Spurs have lost game 1.
Wow.
Spurs lost?
The Spurs lost. 101-98.
They're
So
a different team when they don't have Manu.
that is true.
Manu had to sit out that game. Manu Ginobili.
Scott J. Rowan on the internet said, I can't listen to this if I don't know what kind of chips they're eating.
What do you got there, Norm?
They have all natural pop chips, barbecue potato. Think pop, never fried, never baked, pop chips, snap. You like
Some people say potato, you say potato.
that? Some people say tomato, I say that's Sylvester Stallone.
So what was our quarter score? 26-24?
26-24. Let's look at our predictions.
So we're all looking right in there at the 100-point mark, which is kind of what we all kind of think anyway, because we've seen basketball twice.
And you know what? I'm regretting having the Lakers with a blowout now that the Memphis Grizzlies have upset the San Antonio Spurs, proving anything can happen.
Well,
It'll be interesting to see who had that upset. Anybody here have it?
no, but we didn't even have the injury reports or anything like that. We don't. We're just not. We're
Okay,
just
well, I
not
lost
educated
a
gamblers.
point. My perfect streak is broken. Did anybody here have them, though?
I don't think anyone picked the Grizzlies over the Spurs.
Okay, so no one caught me. Fine. I don't care if I lose as long as my friends lose, too. I read that in a coffee cup once. Dr. Doug sent us a tweet.
Uh-oh, Dr. Doug. Great guy.
He says, my prediction for the game, here you can read it, Sean O'Connor. This game is being played. He went to the hospital. Dr. Doug. That's Doug.
Oh, it's Doug. It's Dr. Doug.
Yeah, so he's in the hospital now listening to the audio cast.
Wow. Hope it makes him feel better somehow.
And Dr. Doug Perkins, said his prediction for the game is whatever team has Charles Schwartzel will win. He's clutch.
Still has a sense of humor, even with a some sort of a thing where you can't go to the bathroom and they have to stick it in your
He was
the
so.
eye of your penis.
A
A
catheter?
catheter, yeah. He still has it even with a catheter stuck into the eye of his penis.
The eye, you say.
That what it's called?
I don't know that that's the medical term, but in the classic one-eyed trouser snake, I guess it would be an eye.
We're starting the second quarter. The Lakers up by 2. Down by 2. I've just been corrected.
Apparently, the New Orleans coach has been let go already in this game. You would think that being ahead in the game, why isn't he coaching?
They
This guy, Robbie just keeps handing me negative tweets to read.
I actually agree with that one.
Okay, say that one out loud then.
I think that it's been noted that Norm is a lousy Canadian because he's not watching hockey right now. But you'll find a lot of your more successful Canadians that get out and come to this country do watch the basketball.
Here's the big man.
The big man having no chance. He was looking for a foul, and he's just not going to get it. He's a magician with that ball. A magician.
Look for 3. That was a wild sequence.
Trevor Ariza missing 3. We need to get Lamar Odom off track here. On track. What do we want him? On track. Shannon Brown shooting from the outside, which is never good.
Too much outside shooting for the Lakers. They should use their
Chris
size.
Paul with the layup.
That was some wizardry there in the lane. And they've opened up that 6-point lead again. This New Orleans team just refuses to go away.
Yeah. It's true. They've only been behind once in this game.
Well, they did go away the one
Not
time.
only by one.
They went away when they went all the way to Utah. That's going away. Play's gotten a little ragged. I don't see either of these teams going very far in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, well, who's your prediction for
Lakers.
NBA? Lakers
in the final, yeah.
Lakers in the final.
I'm picking Dallas in the final.
The only man in America. Even Mark Cuban's making a bundle betting against his team.
And I have the Oklahoma City Thunder, a very young and exciting team, playing tonight.
Lamar Odom bringing the ball up at 6'11". He's married to Khloe Kardashian. Tipped that one in.
Offensive goaltending being called against Lamar Odom.
Phil's starting to get his dander up, and I believe he shaved off his soul patch.
So now the Hornets with a chance to make it double-digit lead. Paul comes to the sideline though.
Getting a useful breather.
They'll do it without him. See how they can hold with the Lakers here without their superstar in the lineup. You want to use, look at that. They'll do pretty well.
Now, who's in for Chris Paul?
Jarrett Jack is in at point guard, and playing center for the Hornets right now is Didier.
You couldn't have asked better.
Last name Mabenga.
Mabenga, but you got to click. Got to make a clicking noise to say it correctly.
And how would that sound?
I can't do it. I call him Benga. I call him, what's his first name?
Didier.
Didier Obama. Close enough.
Sounds close enough.
That was a 3-point foul shoot. Look at this. I did not know what this was. That's considered a 3-point foul shot. That's insanity. And he only gets one out of the three. So maybe he felt a little guilty there, Sean O'Cons. That's all he deserved. They don't make it a double-digit lead. It's only 9.
Phil seems to have emptied the bench here.
And the Lakers have not scored yet in the second quarter.
There are no Lakers on the floor. I am not familiar with these gentlemen that are playing. There's the Lakers.
Yeah, well, you got Matt Barnes at small forward, T. Johnson at shooting guard.
It's all we know.
T. Johnson. S. Brown, he's a young up-and-comer. Shannon Brown.
Wow. That's Phil's way of teaching the starters that they must play better. He just benches them. He doesn't like having those coachy chats to fire up the players. He just benches them or cuts them from the squad. It's been a working system. He's won 33 NBA titles.
You hear that? What are you doing?
I was just told that we should pause the live TV. We're a few seconds ahead, or a delay, or delayed.
Well, Stefan will know that.
We know that. It always makes us look like fools.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we have a DVR here, do we?
We can't even keep up on the chicken commercials.
We do that to be cool. I thought we did it to be cool. I thought we did it to be cool because we make the rules with the Normcast. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, we're ahead?
Well, we're inventing.
We're not behind?
We're like Ernie Kovacs.
The feed is behind.
We're inventing the form, so we really can't be criticized because no one else is doing it, right?
That's right. We're breaking the mold before we even make it.
Yeah, we're making the mold that other people will break and be good with.
We're making a sad mold.
I just
Needs breaking.
found out from the internet. T for T. Johnson stands for Trey Johnson.
I'll say it before, and I'll say it again. My people in the blogosphere are the smartest, funniest people out there, as they'll constantly remind you, Sean O'Cons.
They're constantly telling me I'm wrong.
Oh, they're against you? Are they against me too? A lot of them don't like me. I've noticed.
It seems like the
You
majority.
get a big head with all your followers, so you realize a good 60% don't like you. And gone out of their way to follow you and tell you that.
They follow you, hoping they're listening when something horrible happens to you. The same reason they go to a Charlie Sheen concert, hoping this is when he just goes nuts.
That's harsh.
Sean O'Con's, of course, another internet sensation. You can follow him at Sean O'Con's, SeanOConz, or Z if you're Canadian.
OCONNZ.
I spelled it wrong.
It's okay. And
Look at that.
is that the Los Angeles coastline?
Look at that.
That couldn't be better for the Lakers than that they get down in this game early.
Really?
Yes,
Put
because-
a fire under them?
Yeah, because they can't possibly focus for more than about 4 or 5 minutes out of 48. It's just the way they are.
But what do you think? This is what I think. Phil Jackson down by 9 goes, let's empty the bench. I mean, is that a slap in the face?
No, I think it's just giving them rest so they could close out the half
On a run,
on a run.
I think it's both. He's not above slapping them in the face.
Well, you don't want to go down 20. Trey Johnson has just made it 8, but let's see how
Trey
the
Johnson is married to Wendy Kardashian. Wendy Kardashian.
Wendy Kardashian is considered to be one of the lesser Kardashians.
She is. She's one of the lessers. There's 8:35 in the quarter, and the Lakers appear to be settling for the last shot here.
no, you couldn't be more
Huh?
wrong. Couldn't be more wrong. As the Lakers
Good
hold on
hustle
to
by
the
Trey
rebound
Johnson.
here, we should say that this is the first game in the playoffs for the Los Angeles Lakers
In almost a year.
in almost a year. There watching alongside is
It was Trey Johnson.
Trey Johnson.
Famous people lining the court. When we get to Jack Nicholson, we'll say that that's Jack Nicholson.
Yes. And New Orleans staying ahead here, keeping the bulge at near teen levels. Look at this mess.
The question is, who is Phil punishing here? I think he's actually punishing Bynum and Odom by making him play with these guys.
We just got this from one of Norm's Twitter followers. T. Johnson was called up from the D League recently, so don't feel bad. A lot of Laker fans have no idea who he is. There's a fun fact about T. Johnson.
Well, there's young Patrick Ewing, old Patrick Ewing's son, looking on from the bench. And this certainly doesn't look like the Los Angeles Lakers.
He almost got in.
We thought he was going in the game, but no. Be interesting to see if he wears that ugly T-shirt like his
Here's
dad.
Lori
always did.
Joe. She's appearing for the second time in as many of these Normcasts. Right, Sid?
She was a presence in the first Normcast. For those of you just happening by accident,
The first Normcast, almost a day of magic. Almost history, but in the end, the final headline will be Charles Schwartzel won the Masters. So. But it was certainly, up till that point,
it was exciting getting there,
it certainly was.
and then exciting for Mr. and Mrs. Schwartzel.
Of course, we take nothing away from them. An interesting, almost balk there.
And it took a long time for a Laker to get to that fella, didn't it? He bobbled it and then stepped up, and then he still had time to shoot. Lakers not known for their defense.
Kevin8983 asks, so Norm, what can we expect from your new show this Tuesday on Comedy Central? Gee whiz, what time is it at?
It's 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time, Tuesday night sports show. Following Tosh,
Now you're going to get
preceding the Daily Show.
You're going to get a lot of questions about
A
that.
beautiful shot by Kobe Bryant. Classic Kobe, and they'll be showing that for a while. And could that be the ignition that the team needed?
That was Jared
We'd
Jack.
love to have a stoppage in play to look at Kobe's shot, but we might see a few of it in a row right now. He may highlight the illness himself. No, instead,
Phil's taking a timeout.
Phil is taking a timeout. I don't believe it. Why would he take a timeout after that Kobe Bryant shot? He must be talking defense. We're going to see the shot right now. Look at this play by Kobe Bryant. Beautiful. We'll show that a couple of times, and you'll see that on SportsCenter later tonight. Kobe Bryant. They're down by 7. Question from St. Paul's Bay Life. Why do professional athletes sound so depressed when talking to the media?
They're tired.
Tired?
I think mostly
Physically
they're-
tired?
I think mostly they're tired.
They're
Yes, they're not
exhausted.
depressed.
They just ran for 48 minutes in a row.
Yeah.
I believe a pro basketball player runs 4 miles in a
Yes.
game of basketball, and it's all sprinting.
And they say almost none of them suffer from depression because of their lives.
Their fabulous pay and their exciting lives as stars in urban centers throughout the country. Yeah, that would make it harder.
Sean O'Conn's and Sid Younger's. Norm Cassidy on a Sunday afternoon. Los Angeles, California.
It's 85 degrees here in LA. Hope it's as nice where you are.
And I want to. This is how Hockey Night in Canada every week. Danny Gallivan when I was a boy, listening in Canada. That's all we hear had. Hockey Night in Canada. Anyway, Danny
And
Gallivan.
Stomp and Tom Connor.
But anyway, Danny Gallivan would make a point at the start of the broadcast. You go, here we are, high above sunrise in the Montreal Forum. A special hello to all the shut-ins watching us today. He gave a shout-out to shut-ins. Oh, that was shout-out to shut-ins. But then it made you feel depressed. And I'm sure if you were a shut-in, you don't quite call yourself that, you know?
There's nothing wrong with that. Those people were glad to be recognized. I'll recognize them too. Do you shut-ins wish you could be here? But unfortunately, of course, you can't because it's what you do is not go places.
A man going by the name of Comic Avenger is having such a good time. He asks, you doing the Knick game afterwards or just Lakers today?
I would really like to do the Knick. That's the game I'm excited most about, obviously, like all America. But I don't know. Do you want to ask Stefan or the boys from the IT crowd that is with us, Sean?
We don't know the players in that game as well as we know these New Orleans Hornets.
Well, the Knicks, we know we
Knicks in the
figure out Knicks
playoffs,
bust.
that's kind of scary.
It's a little scary, we're being told. We're going to just stick with this one for now. Haven't gotten the Normcast up to double-header speed yet, but that'll come. Probably see us next Thanksgiving for the football.
So we're going to take a long break after this.
No. We'll probably, of course, we'll bring you all the majors.
Chris Paul, stop and pop. Well, this is the highlights. I wondered how they got it back so quick.
Chris Paul has been sitting out. Kobe Bryant's back in. Now Chris Paul's back in too. Don't want Kobe to take this over.
There
But
he
he
is.
does anyway. He'll try to push it to within 4.
Unfortunately, it looks like the Lakers, and we are all actually out and out rooting for the Lakers here. It looks like they're going to make a run here and take the lead, and then they will be able to come out flat again for the second half.
Yeah, and then turn it on in the last 4 minutes of the
That's
fourth
why
quarter.
it's better if they go into halftime trailing by 8, because they might come out and play the whole half.
Kobe has nonchalantly scored 5 points in the last 8 seconds or so and cut the lead to 4. New Orleans.
This is a
And
question.
there's Beardman.
Bellanini
Bellanini. Question
Making
from
like-
Sean O'Connor.
This is a
making like
question
marriage.
for Norm from Lou Sean 1. if you could be a professional athlete in one sport, what would it be?
No more gay questions. We have to have good sports questions. And I just say gay. That doesn't mean anything bad. It's the way kids now say gay meaning lame. It's generation.
And Amiko Okafor with the dunk.
No, what professional athlete would I be? I think a golfer because you get to play till you're 90. You can go to the super seniors event, and
you get to play as a professional.
Yes, as a
until
professional.
you're 90. Yeah.
And if you're an old football player, you have to. If you're in your 70s or 80, you spend most of your time trying to convince them that your stories are true. Don't you think?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Did anyone see that unbelievable save?
It was unbelievable. Beardo! Mancoletti almost single-handedly taking over the game. So for all of this misfires by the Hornets, and then Kobe apparently about to take the game over as Odom draws an odd charge that time. Boy, did he look planted. That was the same guy that was crying about it before, but let's look at it this time. He looked like he was about a foot in front. They have to say he wasn't firmly planted. We'll take a look right now. Was he? Oh, his foot was on it. What does that mean?
Oh, yes, he was on the line. They have that line drawn
Oh,
there.
so if
and
your foot is on the line, you're still
you
on.
have
So
to, if
Okafor was wrong then.
you're inside the circle, you cannot take a charge.
His back foot was touching it. Does that mean he was inside it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cleared that up. Lamar Odom goes to the line.
First of the two, good.
Coming up, Boston, New York. We won't be with you for that one. Orlando and Atlanta.
Who do you like in that game, Norm?
Is that today?
This is Friday, game 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this isn't until Friday. This is the next games are on Friday?
No, they're going to play game 2 this week.
Oh. All right.
Jack pushes it up the court. It's Aaron Gray.
Game rather sloppily played so far by both contenders, would you not say? Sean O'Conn's?
Oh, it's not well played right now. I feel like I would rather be watching almost anything else.
Oh my God.
And that is in a nutshell is why we're not actually broadcasters. Aaron Gray going up strong after the ball gets away because you never know.
A lot of this game is being played at the free throw line, though, and that'll slow down momentum for a good team. The better team here, obvious, and so the more it can be played at the free throw line, the better for the Hornets. Gasol, he's off the mark.
It's a rare time where Jarrett Jack and Chris Paul both out on the court at the same time. They're severely undersized right now.
They want to use this clock, and that's what they're doing. Look at the shot clock, all the way down to 2 before a dunk. Perfectly executed by the Hornets.
That's big Carl Landry right there. They acquired this year.
Kobe says, I'll do it myself, and gets pickpocketed. And it is
It is a
a
9-point
9-point game, largest lead of the game for the Hornets. And look at this! The Lakers getting very lucky on that one, as for the second straight time, Pau Gasol got completely stolen from. It got a lucky bounce, and it ended up 2 points for the Lakers, but right now, Gasol looks embarrassed again as he fouls after 2 near steals. One.
He's got quick feet. Unfortunately, it's against the rules to trip people.
Gasol is frustrated. New Orleans. Wide open!
Now the Lakers are
No
gonna
defense
slow-
at all that time. Kobe directing traffic. Wide open. In and out. Bad luck by the Lakers that time. But the Hornets now will milk the clock. Look at that red. 18. It will be down to 5 before they even attempt a shot.
This is beginning to get a little more serious. Phil Jackson is visibly awake on the bench.
And we just got to 5, and we just saw the shot, and a basket and a point.
Gray.
And New Orleans is playing it perfectly, and it'll go up 10 with this one. Double digits. They've never been that high. With 2:24, they have a chance.
The Hornets players all very excited, as are the Lakers' true fans.
And look at that pass. Look at that bullet pass underneath. Watch this. A one-handed bullet pass. And another one
And he never
that might
touched
lead to a three-pointer the old-timey way. We'll be back.
Now, you take in some Lakers games every year, don't you, Norm?
Once in a while ago, I like watching uninterested people on their cell phones. No better place to...
You sit down there close with your buddies Sandler and Nicholson, don't you?
No, I sit well back, and I'm rarely recognized.
Well, we have another question from one of your Twitter followers. This is from Twitter follower Burrito Leaks. What do you think of the Kings moving to Anaheim?
I think they should stay where they are. What do you think?
Yeah, keep them where they are. We don't need them.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
No, you don't follow. You don't care for hockey.
Oh no, this is the Sacramento Kings.
Oh
Moving to Anaheim.
no, we have too many teams already.
Yeah.
Why would we? I didn't even know that was a real thing.
Oh yeah, it's happening. They just played their last game in Sacramento.
Oh, it's
we-
actually happening?
We're gonna have 3 teams.
Yeah.
What? It's confusing enough. Wait,
Seems
did you ever
wrong.
hear of that? Did you guys? No, everyone's heard about it but us, Sid.
I still can't believe the Clippers came here from Buffalo.
The guy who's heading the relocation committee was the guy who moved the Seattle Sonics to Oklahoma City.
No, you're speaking, of course, of
Bill Gates.
Sean O'Conn's. Hazarding a guess.
Was it Paul Allen?
Clay Bennett.
Clay Bennett.
Clay Bennett.
Why do all these teams keep coming here?
I don't know.
Beautiful
What about-
son.
How about a
How
football?
many Kardashian sisters they think there are?
Sid Youngers with the line so far of the Normcast.
Gabagoo69
That would be
said,
quick.
no one wants the Kings here in Anaheim.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anaheim? Jeez, you don't think they'd have much...
Seems like they've made a fine choice here in terms of their fan base.
Ah. Indeed.
That's the Maloof brothers.
There was Chris Paul, 8 points today, 10 assists.
Already?
And an amazing 3 steals for Chris Paul.
10 assists in less than a half? Get out.
It's hard to believe, but he has been playing beautiful. And look at this pass. Never seen anything like it.
He is the best pure point guard in the NBA.
That was a football pass. Look at this. Strength on this.
He had to throw it. He just
And it was
had
actually
little
a
daylight.
great catch and shoot, too, because that was coming at him like a... He was cannon fodder on that. Gray was. Here is Lamar Odom. But it quickly gets into the hands of Kobe Bryant. Kobe circling. He'll take the shot.
No good.
And no good, but it leads to Ron Artest going to the line. 10 points, the biggest lead so far for New Orleans. And they can't believe they're there right now. Artest uses all the iron for that one.
But again, I think being down here in the first half is going to work for the Lakers.
Do you?
I do. Phil actually is very shrewd in a lot of these things. He likes to get down and have the game itself motivate the players, so he doesn't have to put his book down. He does other things like he's got Lamar Odom bringing the ball up the court because Lamar Odom kind of just falls asleep during the game. So if he gives him a task like that, it reminds him he's playing basketball.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons he does it.
Lakers down by 10. Their biggest.
See? Lamar gets the ball to
Victory
bring it up
and defeat
because
again.
then he gets to feel like he's doing something. He's got a ball. He's on the playground. He's moving it around. See, he's running. Best you
Wide
can.
open. Doesn't take it or test. Nobody seems to want to shoot. Gasol says, I will. And now there's a scramble
There was
underneath, and they're going to say that Artest got held.
Carl Landry had his arm around him like he was dating the man.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like that's a foul rather than out of bounds, but we'll see as it comes off here. Well, it was certainly either way. If it was not a foul. A fake! Look at that, a fake
And then
jump shot by.
Artest just
Kobe.
knocks down Bellanini.
I think Kobe should have taken that shot. He could have drawn the foul. It was an exceptional fake. Look at. Oh, we didn't see the more impressive part of the.
Oh, that was a flop by the
Effort.
pizza maker.
Is that his nickname?
It is now. We'll get some
Sid
feedback.
Youngers.
with
The coin.
with the ethnic slur name.
They call him the phrase coiner.
Is that what they call you?
Sid Youngers, the phrase coiner of
They
the
do now.
Normcasts. Say some earlier ones that you came up with.
I don't recall any that have caught on.
They haven't caught on, but you tried to phrase them. Or coin them. rather.
Well, we got the beard guy. That's you.
Well, that's not much of a phrase to coin.
We have the pizza maker.
The pizza maker is the big one.
They're
so
the same
far.
though. They're all for the beard guy.
Yeah, but the beard guy's no good. I never tried to coin that as a phrase. I know that.
They're all for the man from Bologna.
Well, New Orleans has made the bulge 11, and now going for a dozen. So you said you would rather if the Lakers were down by about 8
Yep.
at the half. Well, that's about the most they can hope for right now. Remember, they close quarters very well. I said that at the minute mark last time. I'll say it at the minute mark this time as well. The Lakers are the best closers in sports. And Gasol gets to the line. Oh, what's that? This is what I got?
Kind of like the way Sugar Ray used to steal around in the last few seconds.
Yes, right. Sugar Ray
Leonard.
Leonard.
Ooh, and Paul Gasol has a nasty cut under his eye.
They may have to take him out. I believe that would constitute the actual open wound. It requires treatment. I think you get an extra 20 for these.
Why is he shooting?
He is at the line, I believe. Isn't he?
Now, what's the rule if you get cut like that? Does someone else get to shoot, or does the other team choose to?
No, if somebody else shoots for you at the free throw line, then you're out for the game. So, but you do get time to fix it.
Yeah, it's an injury timeout.
You're out for the game. No, you're
Yeah.
not out for the game. Huh?
Yeah. If somebody else shoots at the free throw line for you, you're done.
Let's check that out with the computer. Sean O'Connor.
And also, if somebody else shoots for you from the free throw line, the other team's coach gets to pick who shoots.
I knew that. And Sid may be right. That may be why Gasol's out here. And
But that's still, they need to put some kind of a strip on that. Some kind of a butterfly stitch. I don't know how this works because the bleeding rule is not up to the team. That's a league rule. It came in when Magic Johnson was playing with AIDS. You remember? It was all panicky. They were all panicky about it. So they came up with that rule that you can't have it. So they're just letting it go. They're allowing their league rule to be violated here. Because it is patently unfair.
they assume, I think, that Pau Gasol is not
No, they're
hot
not.
with virus.
They're not allowed to make that assumption.
No?
Yeah, he's
I assume he is, though.
Yeah, he's from Spain.
I assume he is not.
Is that a hotbed for the
Oh.
viruses?
Well, I mean, Spain is the sex capital of Europe.
Oh my
It
God!
says it on the Wikipedia page.
They can expect 1,200 more tourists this year from our listenership.
Spain. Sean O'Connor advises us.
That is true, Sid, about the free throw.
So Sid Youngers comes up with a
With a bit of
very
trivia.
interesting trivia that explains why
But they
a
had
bloodied
to.
Gasol would return for those.
It's a tough situation there because they had to violate their own rule. He's not allowed to be in the game there. But they can assume he's going to make the free throw, so there's going to be no action. But technically, he's got to get that fixed, and that was unbelievable.
That's how they close, folks.
Chris Paul.
Paul is bigger. And how about that? 11 points, the biggest lead of the game.
Oh!
That won't count. That won't count.
Are you
folks.
sure?
Don't worry about
They're going to
that.
look at that on tape.
It
And
was
Kobe's down.
an amazing 5 seconds. Kobe is down,
Making
feeling
it
his back.
even more amazing 5 seconds.
We're not going anywhere.
3 unbelievable shots.
They counted it. They counted the buzzer beater.
Who shot the buzzer beater? Kobe?
Our test. And he was just going for the shot, for the foul. He had no intention of making it.
Here first.
Here's the injury. Oh, he hit his head on that guy's knee.
Ooh.
Some clown that paid $3,500 for a seat just crippled our guy.
And then he applauds. He might become the most hated man, but Kobe walks off under his own power, and he'll go to the dressing room to apply some ice. Now, they lose him, but it's only for the last 20 seconds of the game. Of the half, rather.
It's halftime.
So because of the
I said the half.
because of the interest in Kobe's injury, we're not going to replay those 2 amazing shots that followed it. Are you sure they counted the Artest?
They counted it. Because it was
Well,
47.
they'll show it if they count it. That's to be sure.
If we were in charge, they would.
No, they'll show
They'd show it, and we'd have more chips delivered.
it.
If we were actually in charge of this.
They'll show it when we return. We're still here.
Oh, it sounded good though. So when when you're eating your snacks at the actual game, Norm, what do you load up on the sushi and all that California kind of food?
Oh, is I supposed to do my what?
Yeah, we're just talking to you here.
Picks.
I already did that.
You already did?
Oh, these pictures.
Yeah, these ones right here. That's what I
Oh.
People are saying that it was a celebrity that Kobe hurt his neck on.
Was that a celebrity? I didn't recognize.
Celebrity knee.
Was it
Twitter.
Dan Loria? Dan Loria?
No, he's on Broadway right now, starring in Lombardi.
Oh.
Very good.
But then Mark,
Was it Craig T. Nelson?
it could have been Coach, but Mark Andreessen, a Twitter follower, said it was Larry David.
No,
No, it wasn't
that
Larry
was a
David.
joke because Curb Your Enthusiasm. What took place.
Yes, they did a story about it.
Oh, okay.
A way to be hip.
That was
Yeah.
that was a hip reference.
No, I'm hip.
Yeah.
For him not to be hip, I meant sarcastic.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh, I
wasn't
wouldn't have got it from that either, though.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it makes sense. Larry David's probably at this game.
I wouldn't have got that. Oh, that's based on the most hated man. That might have even been the title of it.
You're talking to a guy who got Baba buoyed last week, Sid Youngers.
Which we actually did that story on Dharma and Greg before they did it on Larry David.
Which story is that? Really?
The most hated person because
Wow.
you hurt the star athlete. She hurt Steve Young in San Francisco and then was hated.
Really?
Yes. But that's okay.
Yeah.
The folks at Larry David didn't think that enough folks had seen it.
Oh, you think it was? You think it was
Huh?
outright theft?
Yeah,
there they were watching a Dharma and Greg
Yeah.
rerun.
I think so.
No, but I was on a show. I didn't watch TV, and I had a sitcom. And then I'd go, oh, that's a pretty good idea. Somebody thought of. I'd do it. And then I'd see it. My kid would go, oh, they did that on Seinfeld 3 years ago. I go, what? So then he'd show me, and sure enough, they'd stolen it.
They'd stolen it from you ahead of time.
No, naturally they thought, because I would,
What was the?
I don't remember. No, it might not even. It wasn't even Seinfeld. That was the insulting part. It was like small wonder.
Small wonder. You built a robot child.
Small wonder.
For you, anybody ever seen that Small Wonder? You'll remember the scene where she went for the physical, and by golly, the doctor was puzzled look on his face when there was a lot of clanging and stuff. He was short-sighted, thank goodness.
When he checked her heartbeat and then probably
they
said it
switched
sounds actually more like a wristwatch.
Yeah.
Very slow on the uptake, these doctors, a lot of times.
Well, what a half we saw, and what an ending to that half.
Well, that was an unbelievable ending to that half.
Certainly thought we'd see
Here
it.
we go.
Now we're
Here we
going to
go.
see it.
Where's the clock? Show
There's
the clock.
our test.
Oh yeah, that was in the air when that went on.
The back rim.
A half quarter.
And let's take a look one more time at that. Not in this best of all possible worlds, folks.
Let's talk about hair in this group.
Stuart Scott has the most of it,
By far.
and then I guess John Barry has the second most because of those eyebrows.
Wilbon has the chin whiskers, but he's saying that John Barry's eyebrows are actually
There's
contributing more
Manu
hair.
Ginobili. We'll go to the early games here and see exactly what happened. We missed it. We thought
There's the
San
aptly
Antonio
named.
had this game, but now look at this. Wow.
Who was that, Bonner?
San Antonio pulls to within one. Now they have the ball again. And they can take the 2-point lead, and they do.
Quite possibly
San
the ugliest
Antonio,
shot.
Look at this. San Antonio up by 2 now. And then the 3-point shot is good by Memphis. Did we miss a barn burner?
That was quite
Now there's
the
10
ending. Now, did they
seconds
go-
left. It's a 3-point game, and they lose possession of the ball. They have to try a wild 3 at the buzzer. And they miss it.
Oh, they
But they
needed
still-
to get it to
To go to
Bonner.
overtime, they had a wide open 3. Grizzlies stun the Spurs, 101-98. Nobody had that in the Super Pool, so I believe I still lead.
You can stop talking for when you got the bad gas, Norm.
We do have a cough button. Let's try it out. Wait, was that the cough button? I don't know.
We had a cough, but we
Nothing
didn't have the
moved, so I
button.
didn't. Oh, here it is. This is the cough button. Okay, talk now.
Talk now. Use
Does
your
it
best
work?
stuff now. We've turned
Wait, I
things
put
up.
it back on. You guys hear again? Okay, now I'm going to cough and we'll say stuff we don't want you to hear. Wait, it's still going. I can still see that thing.
You know, we can sim-
You're
Before
back
people
on.
leave. Okay, we're back.
This
We're
is
back.
tricky, and it could get us in trouble. From now on, we'll just simulate the cough button by getting real silent.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Oh, that's fun.
We're at halftime. And it's been a couple of shockers so far, but none bigger than this one. The Lakers down by 8 at the half.
I think the shocker was
And that is exactly the amount you said the Lakers should be down at the half for Coach.
to have enthusiasm in the second half. Yes.
We have a question.
Yes.
It's a request for a story from I Am God 700. He writes, Norm, it's the half. Can you tell us the improv story where you butt loved Ryan Stiles?
No, well, he makes it sound. That story was blown way out of proportion. No, Ryan Stiles is an excellent improvisation.
And a tall man.
Tall guy, yeah. But he did so at the Improvisation Comedy Club, which you probably played, which is ironically called that because everyone memorizes stuff and does it. But anyway, these were actual improv guys. Ryan Stiles, a couple other guys from the Whose Line Is It Anyway show, right?
Yes, sir.
So after my set, they come up a couple later. I'm still in the improv. They go, "Come on and join us, Norm." I go, "I can't do improv." They go, "No, it's easy." So I go up. It's easy for them because I've been doing it 20 years. So they have a game, the freeze game, where everybody has to yell freeze. So someone's doing something that looks like one action. He's saying it's one action. He goes, well, I'm a watermelon salesman. And then he stops and he's holding a watermelon. And then the next guy comes up after he says freeze, and he goes, oh, I see you have my baby. You're a gynecologist. He changes the scene.
Freeze tag.
Freeze tag, it's called. So anyways, you have to yell freeze and then go in and do it. So I'm standing on the side, and every time I'm about to say freeze, someone else says freeze before me and goes in. By the time I'm a way slower thinker than them because they're trained. So, because I'm second guessing myself and go, wow, maybe that's a bad idea, and they just buzz. So anyway, I realized I've been standing out there for a good 15, 20 minutes without having done anything on stage. Just standing there.
That's improv.
Yeah, not doing anything. So I say to myself, I'll wait for the next guy that bends over in any scene. I'll yell freeze, and then I'll simulate sodomy on the guy. So sure
With
enough,
a clever line?
well, I didn't think it up that far. So someone was a tailor, sure enough, a few scenes later, and they were bent over to fix the guy's his hem on his pants. I saw him bend over, and he wasn't a tailor for long after I yelled freeze. So I come up behind, it was Ryan Stiles, but I was way too excited to finally be in a scene. I did it with too much ardor. And I may have hurt his ass. Like I was so excited because they were going crazy. And then I did the best of anyone.
As far as the reaction?
Oh yeah, the crowd went crazy.
Other people enjoy that. And it was pretty much "Welcome to San Francisco, Mister" was what you came up with, and
I didn't even have a line.
you didn't have a line.
There was no line. You were just sodomizing Ryan Stiles.
I think the tweeter pretty much had this characterized correctly.
So anyways, an interesting anecdote at the half.
So have you gone back to the improv since then at all?
I've been back to the improv, yes.
But not to do the improvisation.
No, just to do I do stand-up comedy. Shadow Cons also does stand-up comedy around town. Where are you working now? Wants to work over with Jamie Masato over at the Laugh Factory. Get in there. With Adam Egret over at the Comedy Store.
Right now, I'm just performing at bars in Los Feliz.
That is where you're performing now. Bars in Los Feliz.
Nice.
Sounds like a Freddie Fender tune from the 70s, but it's where he works. Sid not giving me anything for the Freddie Fender reference.
I'm going to Google it right now.
Let's Google Freddie Fender.
Is that the Wasted Away in Margaritaville?
No.
Who was that now? That's Jimmy.
It was much more popular, Jimmy Buffett.
But
Freddie
similarly,
Fender did.
Before the next
Southwestern.
teardrop falls.
Yeah, do a little of that song.
yeah.
I'll be here before
Before the next teardrop falls.
Sid Youngers.
Oh, I had no idea you had the voice of an angel.
Oh yeah.
Sean O'Conn's an awkward come on or stumbly pass. I'm not sure which one it was.
Oh, I was hoping that
Clumsy pass.
during this game, because my voice it sounds very gay.
How is our voice? Our voice is coming through stuff.
Great.
Yes, excellent.
My voice sounds very gay. I was hoping to
Yeah,
just...
we're running on reserve battery power over here.
Oh, so when plug this, let's put it back on. Good eye.
At the half.
For you people that might have been confused by that technical term that Norm used, it means that we were on reserve battery power.
Lakers playing
Are they still playing the Hornets?
the
I thought
Hornets,
they
and I
eliminated
can't believe anyone has the Hornets. We'll have to find out. If
them. This is where Kobe.
Lojo's in the other
Okay, now
room,
is that a
or-
celebrity? Who is that?
No, it's not a celebrity. If Leif is in the other room, we're watching Kobe Bryant at the half getting hit in the spine by a celebrity. If anybody in the next room has an answer to this question, we have to know. What was it?
we didn't have a question. We have nothing but answers.
Oh, does anyone have the Hornets in
Does
the
anyone
Super
have
Bowl?
the Hornets in the Super Pool? Leif, if you're listening, anyone have the Hornets in the Super Pool? We're talking, of course, about the Norm Show Inside Super Pool. None of you guys can be part of it.
Actually, I have that information.
You have Robbie's right here with that information. He's going to give it to us momentarily. We think that the earlier loss to the Grizzlies affected nothing because we think no one chose the Grizzlies in the early game. We'll find that out and we'll give you an update on that. Make sure that's true.
You had the Hornets.
I had the Hornets. I have the Hornets for this game?
Yeah.
You picked the Hornets over
Yes,
the Lakers?
I picked another big upset. I already picked yesterday the biggest upset, and I'm picking the biggest upset again today. So
I think most people would pick the Hornets to win at least one game in the series. It's just whether it's this game or game
But what
three.
happened to the earlier game? Did anybody bet against the Spurs?
No.
No one bet against the Spurs, so I'm still in first place,
And then you bet against the Lakers.
and I have the Hornets. So you can catch me here. Well, I have an 8-point lead.
You're looking good. A lot of times they don't flip the switch and they just go ahead and just kind of peter out and lose the game.
Yeah. A lot of that, of course, will depend on Kobe Bryant. You expect him to have the ball at the end of the game if this sort of score or closer to it holds on.
Now, I actually have a question. What happened to Stuart Scott's eye?
Well, we can check Snopes.com. I've heard many rumors about it, but I wouldn't like to say anything unless I was sure. Stuart Scott's eye. We'll find out after this.
But Norm, we don't go anywhere. We just stay here all the time. So what's after this mean exactly? He's had that eye for a long time.
Yeah, he.
There's the Griffith Observatory in beautiful Los Angeles, California.
Have you been there?
We'll be back.
You mentioned Los Feliz. It's right there.
Oh, I
We have some
have been
answers.
there.
We have some answers on Stuart Scott.
It's very nice.
Sean
up there.
O'Cons, what do you got for us?
Okay, well, he went to a Jets training camp and got hit in the face with a football.
Yes, an ill-advised publicity stunt.
Oh.
Not as interesting as I wanted it to
No,
be.
I mean, it was pretty terrifying.
Would you want him to be attacked by a dog?
I
What
don't-
did you
yeah.
I feel
What do you
like
need?
I feel like I wanted something really grisly.
No,
You want him to
but,
be attacked by a grizzly?
no, anything,
potentially.
but in a way, like that would be more sad. I mean, that would be more or less sad because in this way, he always has that to regret. Meeting a grizzly, you're lucky. You feel lucky for the rest of your life that all you had was your eye hurt
Yeah.
because it was a grizzly bar.
And it was.
But if you go, hey, if only I hadn't done that celebrity stunt.
But it was a sports thing. He was
Well, I know, but I'm sure he regrets it.
It happens. Does Tony Conigliaro regret playing baseball?
It was a
What happened to Tony Conigliaro? Was he the one that?
Conigliaro, he's the one that got the
Pete
blinded
Rose?
by the hard ball in the eye for the Red Sox.
Well, yes, but he got to play baseball.
Not afterwards, he didn't.
But Stuart Scott just got to do a little report that wouldn't have been that interesting even if he hadn't done anything with
and it was
his eye.
Vinny Testaverde.
Testaverde?
I didn't think he could throw it hard enough to hurt
yeah, like
somebody's
a
eye.
rifle.
Yeah,
Like a
there he
rifle.
was. He was saving it all for that
Oh,
pass.
yeah, he could shoot a squirrel's eye out at 30 feet, they said,
He did?
with his gunshot skills.
I'm going to look up they. See if they actually said that on your fancy magic box.
Sean O'Con's computer assisted today.
Vinny Testaverde can shoot a squirrel's eye out from 30 feet.
Yes,
Well, we know
indeed.
that the truth of it. I want to know if it was they that said it.
Okay.
He's actually. Oh, I see. He's appeasing us by pretending to pitter pat on his magic box.
Sean O'Con's joining Sid and I. This is Sid and I's second Normcast. Sean O'Con's first. How does it feel so far?
It feels like my last Normcast, to be honest with you.
You should do one of the 5-hour-long ones. You'll enjoy those more.
Is that going to be...
The
when's
first
that
one,
next
the
the
Masters,
Masters.
was 5.5 hours. I don't know if we even have that much time for another. No, another major would last the same time.
And that was
Oh, yeah.
golf. Not
Yeah.
exactly the breakneck pace.
Oh, I really like it. This is kind of fun to just watch and talk.
Let's look at the highlights and let's talk about them. A lady. Well, I didn't expect us to be doing the highlights to some sort of rap song, and they're all out of order. Right there you see Chris Paul. What
With
power.
that bullet pass.
What power that takes. Those were the Macdonald's first half. And there is Kobe Bryant. What do you think? Does he look 100% or does
He
he
doesn't
look a little...
good.
He looks a little stunned here. Is this him coming off or coming back? It's him returning. It's him live. Kobe Bryant, 16 points. And he will not miss this second half. That's to be sure.
Is he shooting for the Willis Reed entrance, do you think?
What's that?
Oh.
That's where you're too injured to possibly ever play basketball or any sport ever again, but then you miraculously appear late in the game to save.
There was his fall. There was his fall, and bang.
Bang. Oh, you can see he was shivved in the neck by that gentleman. Clearly is a...
Well, no, it looks like a cloak got him.
The guy has been ejected from the stadium for hurting Kobe.
He's gone.
Just an empty
seems
seat.
to be gone. He should have. He was one seat away from a soft cushion into that other man's underbelly.
Kobe Bryant looks 100%.
That's not how Willis Reed did it. You have to be out.
Well, we all remember, of course, you can tell us the exact game, but when Michael Jordan had the flu and played.
Against the Utah Jazz and put up
exactly
a ton of points. And Paul Pierce that one year with the wheelchair.
He pulled the Willis Reed. He did.
Look at this pass. We're going to be showing it for a while. Donovan McNabb. A slant pass. And there's Paul. Look at his eyes, but look where the ball goes. Whenever you can get those things going different ways, you're pulling a Stuart Scott. New Orleans with the ball, up 8. My pick for the upset of today, as I've just been told. I picked Charlotte first game in this series. Earlier stunning everyone by picking Atlanta early.
It looked like he called a foul then and changed his mind right there. The Lakers starters all back in, having been suitably chastised.
Yes, they'll try to close this gap quick. They don't want to make a game of this.
Hopefully they play with enthusiasm rather than contriteness.
Well, Gasol, this guy's going to play full out, I'll tell you that. Here comes Bryant. Gasol wide open. He's not going to miss those often anymore.
That was exactly 2 feet out of his range.
And here's the first half stats. New Orleans, 60% they're close to in field goal percentage. And you're not going to win a game giving up that many on defense.
Gasol's one for
beautiful steal by Bynum, flat-footed.
Get that out of here. I believe those are blocks more than steals.
Wow, it was a block, you're right, that turned into a steal by a bounce. And the great Derek Fisher on point. He's still the leading scorer for the Lakers with how many?
Derek Fisher, 7 points. And Kobe has 16.
You wouldn't know it from the scoreboard.
Nope, they don't put the individual totals up there.
Here comes Kobe Bryant.
He means business.
And Kobe, wide open. That led to a 3-point miss by Gasol earlier. Now Kobe will take. And Gasol
misses again. He's 1 for 7 on the day.
Why is he shooting with that?
And look at Paul drawing the charge. Not the charge, of course, drawing the foul.
The blocking foul.
The blocking foul. I talked too fast. But we'll see it here. Look at this move he makes so that he can shoulder right into the chest of Derek Fisher.
His eyes went one way, but Derek Fisher didn't go that way. You can't really fake out Derek Fisher anymore. He's too slow to go the direction you fake it.
Well, it's a good idea, though, to man up your fouls early when you have a lead like this.
Look at him right now just pestering
use the
just
clock.
leaning on him, pestering him.
Beautiful pass, though, leads to a great block by Gasol. And who has it? Who always has it?
I think Gasol and Bynum got a finger on that one. That's 14 foot of man.
There's an ugly 2 points
And
and a chance for Bynum to make it 3. And just like that, look how quickly the Lakers can get back in it when you're not even paying attention. Here's a ugly basket, but it can be
They're
worth
getting
3.
back in it fast enough they'll have time to be complacent for a good long time afterward.
That's the way you see it, Sid Youngers?
I've seen enough Laker games to know. They don't really have the killer instinct. They like to just kind of, as soon as they're in the comfort zone, then they get comfortable.
They lull themselves into complacency sometimes, as well as the other team.
Yes, they do.
Here now, number 1. You all know him. Sean?
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is number 1?
Trevor Ariza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Number
Trevor
3, of course, is
It's
Chris
Chris
Paul.
So
Trevor Ariza, Chris Paul, there's Derek Fisher right on him.
He's
Pestering
been
in the word
him.
of-
He has. He's been pulling on his shorts and kind of needling him.
Ariza to the hoop.
Good no foul block.
And a beautiful play by the big man again. Ariza can't get through this. Let's
Trevor.
watch.
Trevor
Well-
Ariza learning you can't go home again. Is that one trending?
No, except you said you can't when the real phrase is you can't.
Oh, that's right. I should have waited till he did something good then.
And the Normcast is still not trending.
Well, there's some fighting. Put something in that'll make it trend. As we have to do, you have to say at
Remember,
live cast of Norm or something. Make up a thing that will trend.
yeah, just you could
You have to hashtag something to make it trend.
tweet your questions for Norm at hashtag #AskNorm. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Say,
Hashtag.
just say make it trend. All right, we see a technical foul here being shot. A flagrant foul. Nobody saw that.
Gasol shooting 2.
And the
Gasol
Lakers,
How many stitches did he get at halftime?
out of nowhere, down by 8 at the half, will have the ball and a chance to take the lead. There's the injury
A
that
bit of contact with Mabenga.
an immediate cut. That's the injury that Sid Younger was just talking about, asking if that needed stitches or not. And Tim to 76 says, skip church again, Norm. Your podcast is my salvation. Well, we never pretend, of course, to be any alternate to a house of worship. And we advise all the folks to stay with the tried and true. Right, Sid?
But we will be passing the basket a little later. And, of course, all that money goes to charity, as far as you know.
So the Lakers had the chance to take the lead again. They haven't had that for a while. Bosch, he comes up short, and the Lakers will have another chance.
The Hornets.
And it's stolen!
He's got the hands of a thief.
Look at Bosch, he just stole it
That was-
from Kobe Bryant.
That was Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. Bosch, of course. The other Chris that went east.
He's Southeast, Miami.
Anyways, we're excited and we make mistakes when we're excited. Nothing wrong with that. 4-point
makes
lead
mistakes,
for the
Norm.
Lakers.
That's
How
why they-
about Paul, though, stealing it from the great Kobe Bryant and then coming away with 3 as a result? Kobe cannot be happy.
I don't think he had enough lift in his legs there, Norm.
No, he didn't. Look at that no-look pass.
Trevor
And making
Ariza
a dunk, too, with a punctuation point.
is big
by
Carl Landry.
Carl Landry. Into the steady hands of Fisher.
Ron Artest.
Artest tests the water. No good.
He's better from about 30 feet
And
further.
look at this. No slowdown at all. And
Good
that could have
defensive
broke the
play.
ball, but could have broke the back of but come right back the other way. And Derek Fisher says, that's the way you do it.
We didn't think
If you miss, you walk to the line.
we didn't know he had that kind of speed where he could be out of control nowadays.
Now watch this steal by Paul. Steals it right from the man. Then he goes, I'll go all the way back here. Where's three-point land? Here it is. All right, I'll try. Splash. Chris Paul, 14 points, 10 assists, 4 steals. How often are you going to see 4 steals in an NBA playoff game? We'll look for the record. Sean O'Connors will bring you that momentarily. We will have the record for most steals and who did it. It was probably, I'm thinking, a Sacramento King maybe, or maybe a Maverick. Maybe 10.
The most steals in a playoff game. 13, Clyde Drexler.
Clyde the Glide, 13 for Houston.
Portland Trailblazers.
That was when his time during the Trailblazers. Now then, Ariza. Beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful miss. And Derek Fisher seems to be guiding this team now.
A guy, one of your Twitter followers, asked if you could do a couple of minutes broadcasting as a gambling sportscaster.
No.
I think the gamble would be on the part of the broadcast network that hired the man.
Here now, Paul, with half a quarter left before the final one.
Carl Landry again.
And Landry is starting to pull the Lakers out of this game. Remember, too, they have piled up fouls, so they could be in the foul situation with 5 minutes left in this third quarter, which would really be excellent for the Hornets at this point.
You could see Gasol mistaking Landry's head for the ball there.
Landry.
The
Gets
people that
the lead
said his
up more.
career was through are looking a little mistaken right now.
I think you're thinking of Tom Landry, the man, the milliner's favorite. They called him Tom Landry. Loved to wear hats. Right?
He did. He wore a newspaper reporter hat.
Look, trying to take over the game.
Getting away with a clear elbow to the chest. Tom Landry, was the assistant coach of the New York Giants and ran the offense at the time when they also had Vince Lombardi as an assistant coach. That was quite a coaching staff.
It certainly was. Chris Paul throws it, and look!
Lamar Odom confused.
Lamar Odom.
Clearly confused as to whether he was actually playing.
The playoffs continue. There's the elbow. There's the pushback. Now I'll take the shot. Splash. Kobe Bryant has 18.
An exciting first-round playoff game. The winner of this game moves on to the second round.
We'll find out.
No, I got that wrong again?
While I'm gone, I'll step away for a moment. While I do that, Robbie will find out how many people have Charlotte today in the Super Bowl. Just one? Oh, you're going to find out. All right, we'll do that.
No, they play 7 games, don't they?
They play 7, best of 7.
So 4. It could be as few as 4 or as many as 7.
Yeah, and if the Hornets win today, I'm guaranteeing there's going to be at least 5 games.
Now, why is it they feel they have to play so darn many games? Do you have any idea?
I think it's money.
I would figure.
I feel,
there you go. The more games they play, the more money they make.
Yes, and I think the NBA looks at itself as a business.
But aren't they worried about these big fellas getting injured playing all those extra games?
Oh, they don't care about the players at all. They really like money.
So it's not about the players getting more money.
Oh, no, they pay the players. The players are getting paid. And Andrew Bynum, God help him, he's a nice guy, great guy, constantly injured. He plays in about 10 playoff games every year.
That seems to be the smart way to go about it, since they make him play so darn much.
Yeah, they make him. He's an injury factory.
I can't blame anyone for coming down lame here now and again, because they want you to play 30 games to win the thing. It's bad enough they play 82 in the regular season. I think the regular season should be about 14 games. It doesn't mean much.
It doesn't, and it's the same teams year after year, except this year you got the Memphis Grizzlies with their upset of San Antonio Spurs.
You play 14-game regular season, best out of 3 playoffs. We could have this thing up and down by Christmas.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like they'll never do that.
They aren't going to do that.
They're not going to do
That
it.
would cost them money.
Yeah, if anything, I think they would like to add more games.
You know, I think a true fan would never be in favor of cutting the schedule to that degree.
No, I don't. I mean, I think in baseball, fans would be willing to cut the.
Well, they play
season down.
500 games.
They play 500 games in 365 days.
So that is a little extreme. They could cut that down to 350. They play like 500 games, and no one has ever actually sat through an entire game. Still, in over 150 years.
All you need is the 4th through 6th innings, I feel.
Well, the basketball games seem to all come down to the last 2 minutes. I've noticed.
What happened with the Robbie update on the Super Bowl?
You are the only one
Only one who has Charlotte,
in Charlotte. Yep.
and I was the only one to also have Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
That gives me a big advantage.
Now, seeing how you're betting on Charlotte, but you're rooting for the Lakers, isn't that a little conflicted?
I didn't know I was betting on Charlotte.
You're betting on New Orleans.
New Orleans.
The New Orleans
I was
Hornets.
thinking they were playing the Hornets.
They are playing the Hornets.
What?
Yeah, it's now the Charlotte Bobcats.
Craziness. Now, the Minneapolis team, they're still the Lakers, right?
You know
No. They're the
No, it's the L.A. Lakers, isn't it?
it's the
Yes.
Los Angeles Lakers.
What sense does that make?
There are at least one lakes here.
There's one lake. There's no natural lake. I
Lake?
don't think.
No, there is no lakes, are there? There's
There's no-
Toluca Lake.
There's no standing water, and thank God, that's why we don't have the bugs.
Here's Ariza.
Over to Carl Landry. He's hot, but he's not that hot. Terrible shot. There's Lamar Odom actually in the game now. And stooping it off his
frankly,
knee.
thank you very much. And Lamar Odom trying to argue with the ref after his boneheaded play.
Can't blame him if his mind's on other things. He's married to Khloe Kardashian.
Khloe Kardashian, everybody, they're the hit. Lamar and Odom. Lamar.
And there's
Yeah,
Carl
Lamar
Landry.
and Khloe.
That's
Khloe and Lamar.
Khloe and Lamar. That's Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom. It's a show.
Khloe Kardashian, I would say, one of the top 3 most attractive Kardashians.
Uh-huh.
And Lamar Odom, what I would say is one of the taller Lakers.
Look at that shot by
Kobe
Kobe
Bryant.
Bryant. He wanted a foul as well as he was falling to the ground. An underhand, beautiful scoop shot by Kobe Bryant. No whistle there as Fisher jostles inside.
And here's Lamar Odom
And
bringing the
Odom
ball up again to
was
get his
standing
mind
there
on the
when-
game.
Odom doesn't want to shoot. He's a little gun shy. Here's 2 guys that'll fire it up. One of them's Gasol. And the other one is that man there, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant's
Nice
feeling
shot.
it. He is feeling it. He's
and
on
it's a
fire.
2-point game, just like that. And a timeout. They'll want to talk it over after Kobe Bryant does something like that.
Quite a basket he made. He
And
was
quite a basket he made earlier. Here's this shot.
He's right under the basket, and it still ends up being a 9-footer.
Look at that. That was the shot. The underhand as he's falling down. That's the real shot. And then, of course, this beautiful move to pull L.A. within 2.
This LA team just won't go away.
Los Angeles Lakers, 65-63. They're trailing, but the momentum's on their side from the Hollywood Hills. Laker basketball.
Some people find that weather station on top to be unsightly. How do you feel about it, Norm?
I never noticed it before. I guess I was too stuck to the
I don't even know what it is.
dancing images of Rita Hayworth and such.
It's probably some kind of satellite transmitting station thing.
It's the story behind the story. Always a false front involved when you're in Los Angeles. Well, we're going to have some questions now. We're going to take some tweet quests.
If you want to ask a question to Norm Macdonald, just tweet.
Or Sean O'Conn's or Sid.
Or Sid. Just tweet hashtag Ask Norm or hashtag Ask Sid.
Or ask Sid they have up there?
Yeah, you don't want to know my answers.
No, well, just do it. Here, well, let's see some questions. We can all weigh in on them.
We may not have answers. But any question is fine. Right, Norm?
Whoa.
Chef for the future?
Any questions fine?
Oh,
Okay, I got one for you.
well, now would that be
well,
challenging?
Yeah, Robbie, you sound like you have an erection when you said that.
Clearly a highly negative one.
We expect a certain level of decorum.
Yeah, seems like anyone.
I thought that went without saying.
Went on a beer run.
Unbelievable. What's that?
One of the listeners wanted to know if you went on a beer run there for a minute.
Oh, where I just went? No, I went to get coffee, not beer.
Here's a question. Norm, as a Canadian, do you ever get the Wendy's Dave Thomas mixed up with the SCTV Dave Thomas?
No, there were two Dave Thomases. Yeah, one Sid worked with on a situation comedy, and he wanted him to do his impression. Dave Thomas, the SCTV guy. Sid wanted him to do for the television program Grace Under Fire that he worked on to play Bob Hope because he did such a great Bob Hope impression. And
Because he
then
did a perfect Bob Hope impression.
perfect Bob Hope impression.
The problem was he ended up doing a perfect Bob Hope impression of Bob Hope at 95.
He'd updated it.
So it was unrecognizable as Bob Hope. But it was perfect. And that's not the Wendy's guy, you're saying.
No.
The Wendy's, the late Wendy's guy is.
See, I always thought it was the same guy. But Norm, you had it straight?
Oh yeah, I had it straight. No, the late Wendy's founder was, of course, a great hamburger maker.
And who was Wendy?
Wendy, who was his daughter, named after pigtailed, red-headed Wendy. Sure, she's very happy now. Probably a grown lady that makes pies. Or something. Usually, right?
Usually that's what the multimillionaires settle down to. Eventually.
This one comes from Zach Ty Bloom. Can you start a catchphrase, maybe something for a three-pointer or a dunk?
Sure. Probably Sid, who coins the most phrases on the show, will probably come up with something. But we'll percolate that, and maybe on the next three-pointer or the dunk, you'll hear from either Sean Cons, me, Norm, or Sid Youngers.
We're back to action here.
With a so keep that in mind, fellas.
You got to keep the hot hand of Bellinelli on the court.
Chris Paul, they have the ball in the right man's hands here, I think. He can shoot it, he can dish it, he can drive it.
Chris Paul, triple threat. And we didn't think he was going to do that. I think he threw it through the legs. And whoa! A crazy bounce save by the big, awkward Lamar Odom.
Sometimes even the best athletes in the world can look like idiots.
And Derek Fisher did his best to save that ball. Let's watch it again. Here it is.
That was just good defense. He was looking for a call, but didn't get one.
Guess who has the ball again?
Trevor Ariza driving.
They can't make it happen. And the Lakers looking to tie. Kobe Bryant brings it up. And Kobe gets to the hoop and gets to the line.
This time he gets fouled. On balance, hasn't had a great shooting game.
About 50%.
Is he?
I don't know.
Who?
Kobe.
Kobe?
Bean Bryant.
Kobe's better than 50%. He's 10 for 17 right
Holy smokes, he's having his best shooting game of his career. He's usually a 7 for 25 guy, isn't he? For 40 points somehow. Snack Canyon. All the way.
That's a great one. Snack Canyon is on the board for a potential name for a bucket. Mine's Pachingo.
Well, you shouldn't be ruining them because now you can't use it. I'm waiting for mine.
I thought we were just going to have a casual conversation about catchphrases.
Kobe Bryant.
Pachingo.
Nothing but cotton there.
Some string music for Kobe's ears. And it's tied at 60-5. The question is, how often can the Hornets come back after? The last time they tied, they did respawn with a lot of points. And right back to it. New Orleans. Not going anywhere. Well, I don't think anybody could have expected such an entertaining game in terms of how close this match is.
Unfortunately, they have
Wide open three, and that's missed.
Fisher's
and
playing
coming
an
up
awful
with
lot
it.
of minutes. It's New Orleans.
Went off Kobe Bryant's back, and it doesn't go off Kobe Bryant's back like the duck of a water either. Water of a duck. Here we go.
Put down duck of a water as
Wait.
one of the phrases.
Wait.
This just in, duck of a water is trending.
And here we go. The Lakers with another chance to tie. Again, in the hand of Kobe Bryant. And Kobe with a nice move, and look at that.
He got fouled first, so that is not a charge.
Kobe Bryant.
Once you get fouled, you can go ahead and sock the guy right in the nose. It doesn't matter because you got fouled first.
Did he do that then after hearing a whistle?
No, he was just out of
Out of control?
off his feet.
Kobe Bryant, he tied it with 2 free throws a minute ago. Will he do it again?
Courageously coming back from injury. All right, that's a stretch.
But not this time.
Rattling out.
There he is.
You
That
can
looks-
see a fine game shooting the ball.
Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Kobe Bryant
Did they get Fisher out for some rest? He's
pulls
played a
them
lot of
within
minutes.
one.
Nope, he's
Fisher's
in
still
there.
there. They want him for the
They
last 2 minutes. They know they can finish and
So they'll set him the first 5 or 6 minutes of the fourth quarter.
this is a pretty bill. Look at Paul, wide open, and a breakdown by the defense that Paul very nicely. What's that?
Broke
word?
down.
Yeah,
This is a Chris.
exploited.
This is a Chris Paul fun fact.
And look at Kobe Bryant.
I think the Chris Paul
I mean,
fun
you're
fact is
watching-
that he's the best player today.
You're watching Chris Paul just play beautifully, and then you're watching Kobe Bryant just making points appear.
Did you know he's also a very talented bowler?
Who's this?
Chris Paul.
What does he bowl? My dad once. There's Kobe Bryant. Look at that, and that's how you just make points happen, and that's you get to the line. So Paul much flashier, but Kobe getting it done. And there is the old guy that sits beside Jack Nicholson. The old guy that sits beside Jack Nicholson.
There's Jack.
Jack often occluded by a player, but the old guy
Oh,
that sits
Jack
beside
often.
him.
Don't say Jack.
Okay, here is Kobe, and he makes it to within one again. Kobe Bryant all by himself. It's the Kobe Bryant Chris Paul show. New Orleans up by a point.
The man sitting next to Jack Nicholson is Lou Adler.
Lou Adler, musical idol in the town of Los Angeles. Mostly known
Wow.
though for the old guy
Nice.
sitting next to Jack Nicholson. No matter what he's done in his career, really dwarfed by that ongoing fact.
I rode up an elevator once with Jack Nicholson.
Did you? What
It
happened?
was just he and I. I got on the elevator, and then, obviously I know it's Jack Nicholson. I didn't want to pester him, so I didn't say anything, and it was a significant time in the elevator.
Yeah.
And then finally he turns to me and he says, "Yeah, it's me."
That's pretty cool.
And Daryl Hannah, he hits it.
Out of who?
Daryl Hannah, like splash.
No, yeah, who was that that hit it? Oh, that was your catchphrase?
That's
I'm
my
sorry.
catchphrase.
I thought that was your nickname for that guy that I didn't recognize. Who just hit that?
That was Shannon Brown.
And here is nice pass.
And we have a sports
And
question.
it is still a 3-point game. One possession each now for these players. Here comes the Lakers. We'll answer the question after this half concludes. They each get one possession.
After this quarter.
After this quarter resumes. A beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful
Shannon
move
Brown.
by Shannon Brown.
I think both teams
And
have settled down
New
and are playing a lot
Orleans
better.
will get the last shot. And folks, this is important. Chris Paul wanted to get 3 points shot there, so threw one up when he felt a hand on him. Of course, the Lakers had one to give. But that's the danger, actually, of we saw in college ball this year.
But it requires a referee making a mistake generally.
Yeah, well, fouled again. Look at this. Now we'll go to the line. Unbelievable. Phil Jackson can't believe it. With 4.2 seconds left and 6 on the clock to begin with, they sent him to the line. Look at this.
Was that our
Bosch
test
has it,
again?
and our test just fouls him. Big mistake.
But it may not cost them much. And it gets them the ball with time
Well,
on
they
it,
actually have the ball with 4 seconds left as
with a chance to tie.
Bosch.
As you see a lady
That's
text
Chris
messaging
Paul.
in the third row. Did you see her?
Chris Paul missed the
Oh,
ball, but they
don't
got
get
the
the
rebound. And for 3! And ace, deuce, Trey! Oh, I used it. I used my ace, deuce, Trey, and it didn't go.
Well, you can use it again next time.
Let's watch the ace, deuce, nearly Trey.
I mean,
And look at that shot by Kobe. The underhand as he was going down, he still wanted more from it. New Orleans leads by 1. We'll return on the Normcast. What?
no, this is what you got to keep talking about.
Yeah.
How about that story about the
Are you
improv
tired?
again?
Fatigued.
Fatigued?
Fatigued.
It's actually a pretty darn exciting game.
Yeah, everything we call is exciting. We call the Masters, it's an exciting end. We call this game, it's exciting.
We have a question.
Yes, how did I pick Charlotte?
This
I
is
don't know, I had a
this.
feeling. Oh, I thought that was it.
Well, that was a good answer. Justin Brar,
Uh-huh.
he asks, should the Lakers have kept Ariza, or was the Artest trade smart?
It was a smart trade.
A little bit risky in terms of the citizens of Los Angeles. Because you never know when our test is going to climb into the
safety
stands and
is-
beat the hell out of you.
The safety of their citizens? Well,
No, I didn't like it at the time, but then I came to
our
like it
test is
later.
lightened up, though. He's almost like Foreman used to be the tough guy, but now he's a nice guy. That's what I think our test's like.
But in becoming a nice guy, he became no less scary because now he's a nice fella and a spokesman for mental illness. which I don't know. Okay, he's nicer, but
That
he could
scares
still
you.
a little. He could go off, and it
he-
wouldn't be his
he's-
fault.
He's crazy. Like, he's a crazy guy. But
Self-admitted.
he loves it. He was great when he played for St. John's. I welcome it. And he also used to drink during halftime.
Is
Did
that
you
a
know
fact?
Yeah, during his rookie years in Chicago.
Is it working?
But
Is that a fact?
saying that you have mental illness is kind of preemptively saying it's not my fault.
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
why I'm. Yeah,
It's kinda like saying, I may do some crummy stuff, but hey, it's not my fault.
I have mental illness, and now I'm going to go on Jimmy Kimmel in my underwear, which he did. He went out there in his underwear. Another question.
Yes.
This one's from Wish Tank. Norm, is the story Jim Brewer tells about you getting kicked out of Iowa true?
I got kicked out of Iowa.
The entire state? Jesse James didn't get kicked out of Iowa.
Well, I was one of the ones that said that sheep and cows would never mix. Back in the day, that caused many a land dispute. Now, there were two kinds of people. There were the homesteaders that really wanted law and order to come to the Old West.
Yeah.
And then there was the ranchers often had the gunslingers in their pocket. You know?
Oh, did they?
Well, they just hire some hired guns.
So there was those were the two types of people in
Yeah.
the West?
Yeah, the ones that wanted law. You know, but we know how ineffectual marshals are.
Oh yeah, I mean you could pretty much buy off any cop.
Yeah, most of them are tin star. Wouldn't you say?
I would say I'm not
stereotyping old-timey marshals.
Yeah, I don't want to, but they were very easy to get them in your pocket.
Yeah. And often when even in high noon with Gary Cooper, most of the townsfolks were like, "Listen, we understand the guy's getting off the train today, and if you like, we've left a horse behind your." They expect him to be a coward. Well. We didn't think we'd come to the fourth quarter. No closer to a decision than when we started the first quarter. What we do know is New Orleans knows that it's possible right now. But they have to get through 12 minutes of Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers to do it. We're about 5 seconds on delay, so this will cost us more than it did last week on the golf, so we'll keep that in mind. Not make late calls or anything like that. New Orleans has, in the third quarter, they caused a lot of early fouls against the Lakers, and they get a very early foul here in the first minute of the game. They get the foul plus the 2 shots, and that's a great thing to do, isn't it? Early and try to get.
You want to get the fouls up.
Try to get the team fouls up, and you get 2 shots at the same time. And you saw as you forced that foul beautifully.
Yet the Lakers don't seem to be in any foul trouble. You got Bynum with 3 and Artest with 3. Kobe doesn't even have a foul. Meanwhile, Okafor and Landry both have 4. These are just the facts.
Kobe is not in the game.
Seattle Don 19 wants to know, I know you're an LA fan, but do you think Portland has a chance?
I bet in the first game against Portland, I only go game by game. But of course Portland has a chance. Every team has a chance. That's what's beautiful about the first round of the finals, especially, they have less of a chance now. Beautiful shot.
It's Jarrett Jack. Another
beautiful shot.
Another fan wants to know, what is your favorite Western movie?
The Searchers is my favorite Western movie, with Unforgiven very close. And look at New Orleans.
It was Willie Green with the basket.
And he's saying, we're real. We've been here all game. We're not going anywhere.
Hold on to your socks. It's going down to the wire.
Was it the original Searchers?
Searchers with John Wayne, John Ford classic, The Searchers.
And
I don't believe there was a second Searchers.
And which true
Airball? Look at that.
Which True Grit do you prefer?
I haven't seen the second one. I hear the book is better than both the movies.
Oh, the second one's really good.
I well imagine I would prefer the second one then. But I like the first one a lot. But when I heard about the second one, I didn't realize there was anything. The first one was just a romp. I understand the real book was more gritty.
It had a 1960s child actress in it who was like,
Kim
golly!
Kim Darby, who the other girl sounds exactly like. They said she had a perfect rhythm for the movie when she just stole Kim Darby's
Shannon
voice.
Brown?
Shannon Brown gets involved.
When he got the board and... I thought it was some enormous guy when I saw him.
But Beardo off the backboard! Beardo off the backboard! Take that one to the bank. Bearded off the backboard.
So we're
just when the Lakers look like they're coming back in it, a strange play like that happens. Strange days are these. Phil Jackson will talk it over. Look at this shot. How does that go in? And now he'll be standing at the line.
We've got 2 Beardos
when
now.
we return.
Yeah. The Hornets are the home of the Beardos.
Perhaps we should call this one Graybeard.
Well, we have another classic on our hands. We saw Schwartzel last week win the Masters, and now we may see the boys of New Orleans turn the City of Angels upside down.
Now, the Los Angeles Angels. What do you think of that name for a team?
Isn't it the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim?
Doesn't that mean the Angels?
The what? Oh, I see. Oh, Los Angeles is Spanish for angels.
Seems
Yeah.
like the Angels part was already done.
Right. I got you. It would be like calling them the.
Well, that's why they're the Angels of Anaheim now.
Be like calling them the New Orleans Orleans.
Yeah.
What's Orleans mean in English? I think. We'll
Okay.
find other examples of that, folks. Or if you can tweet any in, we'll be watching.
Are you
Let's
surprised?
take a look at our predictions. What did Sid say? 97, 91.
97, 91. I expected this, and it's not looking good for that
We
prediction.
could do a mathematical projection now if we had someone to do it. Or
Oh,
someone
there
has
was
that
a
app.
remake of The Searchers
Oh, we didn't know that. But
called The Missing.
The Missing. And who was starting that?
Tommy Lee Jones,
Okay, Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, and Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, The Missing. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, now, and he went to travel around Europe or something, right? Who directed that movie?
Did Ron Howard direct that?
Ron Howard, The Missing. Okay, now what we are looking for now, though, is
The
a
meaning.
mathematical. What are the scores? 97, 91 said Sid.
You said 98,
98, 96 said I, and 118, 98.
Well, there's no mathematical prediction that would have the Lakers winning. So,
The Lakers, no, they won't.
so I don't think any of our scores count
Right.
unless we're picking them as non-winner specific.
Well, no, I mean, whoever was closest to the win would win.
So if they lose, you're close.
Yeah,
win.
I said 2. You said
Oh,
6.
okay.
He said
And
17.
Yeah, I had a
No, you said-
blowout.
You said 26 or something, right?
But in a larger sense,
116.
What's 16?
90.
Well, Sean Kahn's lost no matter what.
Yeah, I lost unless the Lakers go on a
He can have
50-point
some
run.
sort of technical three-way tie, but we know he was the farthest from the truth.
so you would be willing to take a win on this, even having picked the wrong winner.
No, I would rather stick with Charlotte because it was my pick, And if I'd known that, of course, I would have picked it for this game, and I upset as well.
We have another question from a Twitter follower.
Yes. Who is that?
Damien Quee asked a flirty question. Do you play any sports for fun?
He asks the what?
He asked a flirty type question.
A flirty?
Flirty.
He may be looking for a handball date.
Do you play any sports for fun?
All of them.
Every single one?
No, the ones he plays, it's for fun. That's what he's saying. He never plays them seriously or for money.
Yeah. I'm a man of few words with some of these answers. Sid will have to help out clarifying them. Because I've become like an old Northeasterner guy. Here we go. The Lakers.
The Lakers,
And look at this. They just hand the ball back
and they've had to
to
put
New Orleans.
Derek Fisher back
Wow.
in.
You don't
Speaking
do
of-
that. You don't make mistakes like that down 6.
Not if you're the two-time defending champion, you don't.
And Paul couldn't feel better about this game. Number 33.
Bobby Darren.
Darren gets involved. And all of a sudden, the Lakers keep clawing back. But New Orleans keeps building the lead back. And that's just as impressive. Beautiful move by Kobe
Them-
Bryant. That was just sensational. Triple teamed.
With
and
them
finds the bottom of the net.
continuing to build the lead, it's actually some really poor crawling back by the Lakers.
Well, they've tied it at least twice.
It's a moving pick.
Moving pick by Graybeard.
And they've still not given up the lead. Is that correct? Can we get have the Lakers led this game?
They've led
Yes.
twice.
Twice they have led the game.
They can't stand prosperity.
They love
sounds
coming
like
from
it.
behind. Like Kobe Bryant.
Okay. What? I have to apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. Listening into the Normcast, we didn't expect anyone to say anything like that.
But you seem to have written that on a piece of paper and passed it over that way, Norm.
Oh. Well, there you see. Boy, is Paul playing with some confidence, wouldn't you say, Sean O'Connors?
Well, that is Jarrett Jack, but Chris Paul is playing incredibly well.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in this guy at all, but you brought him up.
Lakers trailing by 8 with
Which
8
is
minutes.
well off
to go.
camera when you made that point.
They'll need to make up about a point a minute here to win this game.
Wide open for three. Odom decides against it.
Ron
Artest.
Artest. Considering
Spin move.
nice.
Flashes
Count it.
in off the board. And Paul says, I'll take it from here. 7.5 remain
That looked like the old Ron Artest
A
in
half.
Indiana.
of the final quarter left.
No call on that.
And look at Kobe making all kinds of crazy moves defensively. Fisher picks up the rebound. Long pass to Artest. He'll
This is-
slow it down.
They're getting the ball to Ron because he is fired up.
Good foul there. Artest would have finished that off. So instead, it'll be a takeout.
Speaking of takeout, what did you have with your chips, Norm?
I didn't know I was the only guy that ordered. I thought everyone ordered. A beautiful shot
Wow. This is when Kobe puts that
by
team on
Kobe
his back.
Bryant. Just a fantastic fadeaway by Kobe Bryant. You
Yes.
just saw
31 on the game.
That's why they call
31
him.
on the game.
That's why they call him the Brown Boa. Is it the Brown Boa?
Black Mamba.
Black Mamba. I knew it was one of those. They seem to be crawling back yet again, Norm.
Well, who's playing a better game, Kobe Bryant or Paul?
Chris Paul is probably playing a little better game because he's got the ball more. His team is more dependent on him, actually. believe it or
Yeah,
not.
you're not going to see a play that the Hornets make without the ball going through Paul's hands.
The answer is Chris Paul. And the only evidence you need, the scoreboard. 88-82. Sean O'Conn's and Sid Younger's weighing in. Kobe. Haven't seen much of Gasol. Fisher.
Kobe going way deep.
And it-
3 times a lady.
Daryl Hannah. That was
Daryl Hannah does not work at all after the 3 times a lady. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. But look at this. Kobe, a foul on the other end, the agony and the ecstasy. Look at this shot from way downtown. He needed the Metro to get that one off.
A Twitter follower, Neil Standing, has a question for you, Norm. It's a hockey question.
And the man's name is Neil Standing.
Neil Standing asks, do you give the Blackhawks any chance against Vancouver?
First of all, I'd like to say hello to Neil Standing and his, of course, his good friend and companion, Standing Neil.
And they're there's 3 of them that are always together. Run Walking is always with them as well.
Is that his native American friend? Okay, New Orleans at the line now. And they are keeping the Lakers at bay. 5 back.
With 6 to go.
It's a scoring splurge for New Orleans. They'll be well over 100. Where will the Lakers be, though? Kobe says, I'll do this by myself.
Tough shot, bad angle. Good follow by Artest.
And our
Battling.
test will draw the foul. Run our test to the line. Foul again on Lucifer. Is that his name? Could hardly have been Lucifer.
Who are you talking about? Lucifer?
No, I don't think that was his name. I was looking on his jersey, but it was cut off by one of the scores.
You should have just gone with beardless.
Just coined another phrase. We'll be back, folks. I'm going to leave you in the trusty hands of Sean O'Conn's And Sid Youngers.
Yeah, dude, ask them if they have any questions for us.
Any questions? Tweet quest them right now.
Yeah, tweet
quest them
questions.
for Sean O'Conn's or Sid Youngers.
And they should be questions about Norm that we can answer.
No.
So just
Here's a fun question from the Twitter universe. How often do you eat bologna sandwiches?
I haven't eaten a bologna sandwich since I was 5 years old at Catholic school, and I was forced to eat one.
Hang on. Does fried bologna count?
I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
Every day.
Wow.
That's a lie. Gone to heckling myself now. No, you haven't had a good fried bologna sandwich?
I've never had a fried bologna sandwich. I've never had a fluff sandwich. Is that a thing?
Fluff sandwiches are there.
Apparently you never had the pleasure of growing up poor.
Oh no, I did, but my mom wouldn't let me eat that for some reason.
Dad never made you a fried bologna sandwich?
No, he made grilled cheese with mustard on it.
All dads make fried bologna. The other thing dads make you as a kid that's always not so good? Weenie water soup.
Oh,
That's when Dad eats the weenies and you get the water he boils them in. It's not a good soup at all. You got to keep scraping the sides of the pan to get any flavor down in there again.
Here's a
question. Oh, go ahead.
From Captain Hazmat, he asked, will the last 2 minutes take 10 minutes to play? Probably.
Probably will. That's how it
More
works.
of a comment. Making a point.
Was he making a point?
I think he's making a point.
What do you guys think of these short shorts from the NBA of the 1980s? Were you a fan?
This
Discuss.
is Neil Standing again, I think.
I was 4 years old the last time they had short shorts. And I will say I have no opinion when I was 4. But I don't bring them back. I've made fun of people for wearing really tiny shorts before.
So not a fan.
Not a fan of them. Sid?
I was fine with them at the time. I didn't know there was something better in the offing. No, it turns out they are a little embarrassing. It's the gym class shorts. The gym class shorts when your parents won't get you new ones. When you're in 8th grade, 9th grade, those are still fine.
And you just kept growing and growing, and then now look at these. You see every part of my legs.
Here's a question. Do you realize Charlotte is not playing in this game?
Yes.
It's the Hornets. What's the difference? If it was the Jazz, I would know they were New Orleans.
Where does Norm keep going? If you don't know, please make up a fun story to explain his absence.
Are you asking these questions,
Yeah.
David?
These
No.
are just David's
That was
questions.
I'm
not
just throwing things
All
out.
right. What?
Norm goes off and secretly tweets other people.
He has a fake Twitter account. You can find it at Newsman, NEWSMANN. That is Norm Macdonald's fake Twitter account. He says it's Bill Mann, but I know it's all Norm Macdonald.
What?
Quietly, the Lakers have crawled back into this game.
The Lakers have never been farther than 10, and that's not many points for them, but the clock right now,
They need a defensive stop or two.
their biggest enemy. Wide open shot. But misses, and that's a big, big miss.
That's the lost art of the mid-range jumper.
Tell that to Kobe Bryant. He's found it. Kobe, there's your mid-range
turnaround.
jumper all day
Oh,
long.
that was in and out.
How did that
What?
stay out? There was more than English on that. There was Cockney. So,
With
New
5 minutes.
Orleans escapes a Kobe magic shot.
Beautiful crossover
And there's
by
a
Chris
swing
Paul.
for you. Paul makes it 5. Kobe could have made it 1. But now,
Paul now has 20 on the game.
Kobe not going to give up this ball. Doesn't go.
Forces.
And he may be forcing a little. We'll see how the other Lakers and Phil Jackson react to that as Kobe tries to take this game on his own shoulders. But there's
For
the man who's
second
not
time in a
missing.
row, shooting
There's-
over Gasol.
There's your man so far this game, perhaps this series. And look who's in shock, Phil Jackson. Slapped out of his Zen mode by that man right there, Chris Paul,
Putting this
leaving Gasol speechless. Look at Gasol. What do I do?
Wish I were taller.
Paul poses.
Putting this whole team on his back.
We'll be back.
Like Jack LaLanne doing a stunt of some kind.
Like Jack LaLanne with a freighter full of fish.
Here's an unexpected fact from today's game.
Unexpected fact of the day brought to you by Sean O'Connor.
Were you aware that Lou Adler is currently married to Daryl Hannah's younger sister, Paige Hannah?
No, interesting. Did you Wikipedia
Wow.
that? Check your sources, young John.
Shicky G from Twitter just.
Oh, that doesn't sound like checking your sources. If you're getting-
You think maybe Shecky Green is making a joke?
Shicky.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shicky. And I trust him. He has nearly 10 followers.
The story for today, so far at least, Chris Paul, this game still has almost 5 minutes left, and the talents of Kobe Bryant.
Well, it's long been a problem with the Lakers that they don't have a defensive man that can stop a quick guard. It's been a problem for years.
You hear that, Sean O'Connors?
No
Well,
idea.
apparently we have some sort of breaking news from Sean O'Connors. Sean?
Your Twitter follower, Kirchin. Can you make some Sterling Hayden references?
We're just having a
A
conversation
simple
about
no
basketball.
would answer the question.
I know, but we have to keep being stopped in the middle of our...
That was Robbie.
No, do you want...
I know, they brought that one in hot,
I
like
could
it
do-
was really good.
Yeah, right
I
here.
could do
They
my...
want to know this stuff.
No, listen, we want to please the folks at home more than anything, right, Sean
Yeah,
O'Connor?
absolutely.
I will do the next, until the next commercial, as Sterling Hayden.
Okay.
Sterling Hayden, old character actor. You might remember him from Dr. Strangelove. He played the general. Asphalt Jungle. He played a hoodlum. What else was Sterling Hayden known for?
You took my two.
I think he was somehow involved in the wrong side of the speaking out against communists in Hollywood, but later regretted it.
He's in The Godfather.
Oh, he was, of course, in The Godfather. He was, remember, strangled? Or, no, shot in the head by Michael Corleone, right? Played the Irish
Irish
Cop?
policeman, yes. Captain McCluskey.
McCluskey. So here comes the game. Now I'll talk like Sterling Hayden during it. You guys just talk like yourselves.
Oh, okay. I could do Russell Brand.
So there you have it, Paul, huh? Seeing a replay. No, this is live. Paul has that ball a lot,
Again,
and he is
for
on
some
fire.
reason, Pau Gasol is guarding him. Oh, that was
Oh,
the
it was a
replay.
replay. It was a replay. That's what I thought, but they played it so long, you know. But anyways, he has a good chance. Have a good chance with Paul shooting like this. They'll win the whole dang thing, you know. Down by 7. 4 minutes is a long time though for the Lakers.
I'd be surprised if they didn't put a quicker man on him than Gasol.
Well, Gasol won't miss that very often. Stand about 8 feet away.
He's still shaking his head in disbelief that he missed it. He did take 32 stitches from an incident earlier in the game.
32?
I don't know. I made it up. Probably a couple.
Gasol comes up with a big rebound there though, and gives it to Kobe.
The brown boa.
And Kobe Bryant, our test for 3.
Made
We
it.
have ourselves
It is a
a
rare.
4-point game.
It is very rare when Ron Artest hits a 3, so it's cause for celebration.
And usually only in wins. But they're down 4 with 3 minutes left. They're running out of time.
Our test hits more clutch than a getaway driver with the cops on Pursuit. In Hot Pursuit, there was some sort of a elbow to the nose by Derek Fisher.
Which didn't draw blood, so he doesn't think he should be charged with anything.
And that's the 4th on Derek Fisher.
And what do you do when you just can't cover Paul and you go, well, I don't know. Well, he
He didn't touch him,
didn't really touch him, did he?
but he thought about it.
But I'll tell you, Paul's not going to miss much, is he?
It looks like he might have tried to stick his leg in there a little bit, but I don't know what they were seeing there.
The Lakers down by 6, 3 to go.
They need for somebody other than Kobe Bryant to do something in this, and
Kobe
that's
got it
not
knocked out of his hand, but Gasol got another rebound. So far, it's been Gasol all the way. He
This,
picked up a defensive rebound, then an offensive one just then. And the Lakers get a chance to go to the line.
the Lakers are not real scary when Ron Artest is their second best offensive weapon.
That was the 5th personal foul on Carl Landry.
Carl Landry, who they need in this game,
Carl Landry and Okafor both have 5 fouls.
with Big David West out. Artest making the throw.
Bynum coming back in the game.
Bynum getting plenty of rest and maybe a couple of protein shakes while he was out.
Well, he's a tough man to beat. Huh? There goes Gasol. He's a good man from Spain.
Apparently, it's very sexually active there. I did not know that.
Sean O'Con's telling us earlier that Spain's some sort of hotbed for all sorts of activity. Huh?
That is true. It is.
They're fond of the distaff side. For 3. Oh, my goodness.
How do they rule on that?
Well, there's your answer. They're going to give it.
Even Phil Jackson is so nervous he's ruffled his pocket square.
Just a question for both of you guys.
And this is how it counts. It counts as a jump ball. There's an answer to Sid Younger's. And here's a question from Sean O'Con as we get into the last 240.
Do you guys think this is going to go into overtime?
He stole that jump. He should have re-jumped
I don't believe this will go into overtime at all. No. I believe New Orleans will handily win it.
it. Handily. They can't stop him. They can only hope to contain him.
And it's in. That's a 6-point lead, folks, with 2 and change. And you can only score so much. At some point, you have to stop the other team from scoring. And look at that. Stolen again.
That's big.
Another steal. And it's re-stolen by Kobe. And he dives out of bounds. Did he call a timeout? They say no. He is mad. And he called it.
Clearly
Get a technical right now.
He's thinking of things he can call him and can't come up with a 1.
And there's the line of the day. You had to wait over 2 hours to get it, but it was worth it.
Oh, he just tripped over his
Kobe
own
Bryant trying to think of something to say. As Sid
Not
Younger's
yet,
put
not
it,
yet. He's got to look at the guy, then you know he's doing it. He's still thinking.
he's still thinking. And they look like they're going to go to the replay. Take a look at that, or maybe they're changing the clock.
It's about the clock. Because
It is the clock. They're not going to change the call. Here's Kobe getting it stolen from him. Now he re-steals it, and then he seems to have fallen by himself.
But they're looking for where he went out of bounds with the ball because that would be the clock.
Well, the clock doesn't matter much.
It matters when you're down 6 and don't have the ball.
Somewhat. Kobe unhappy. But he must have known it was his fault. Don't you think so? I mean, there was frustration with himself. Because we saw from there he wasn't touched.
Well, I don't know why he was bringing the ball up the court to begin with.
He was not happy that he got the ball stolen from him. He was humiliated by that. And so it was... But he did hold his tongue, as Sid Younger's pointed out. Sid Younger's, Sean O'Con's.
Normcast 2.
Normcast 2 comes at you. How many... we don't have as many followers, I don't think, as the Masters. You can't expect to. No
You
one,
will
no
get
one
those
knows
numbers
that.
tomorrow.
We don't get the numbers till tomorrow. Last week, a huge surge. What? Oh, that's not. Yeah. We don't get the numbers till
Thousands upon
tomorrow.
thousands.
Last week, 8,000
8,000.
total viewers. Unique views, as they call them on the internet, computer. Well, we're going to be down to the last 2 minutes.
Here's a question
It
from
could last 10 minutes.
a fan. Do you think if Kobe went to college, he would have had something to say to the ref? That is from Zach Ty Bloom.
Well, Kobe is very educated, though, isn't he? Can he speak a number of languages?
He can speak a
Italian.
number of languages, and he got some incredibly high score on his SAT.
Yes. He grew up in Italy.
And then
Very erudite man.
he got such a high score he could go to any college he wanted to, so he just said, the heck with it.
He didn't go to any.
Went to
Yeah.
none.
He said, "Pay me now."
Too easy. I'm the brown boa. I don't have to go to college.
There's Pau Gasol, looking a little stunned. Kobe.
Not looking
Sucking
like
it up.
college material there, is he?
No, sir. 6-point lead and the ball for New Orleans.
They're going to have to shut them down pretty much the rest of the game to win this. They can't give up more than 3 more points if they're going to win this game. To have any chance.
It does seem first to 100 takes this thing. And look at that.
On our test.
I think
Not
just
only.
shoved him out of the way. He'll take that shot all day.
Oh, my goodness.
You're not going to beat him. You got Paul on a day that he is not going to be beat. That's that.
You can't contain him.
Put this one in the books, folks. It's all but official.
The butter's cooling.
Kobe tries the bum's rush to get it in there, but it doesn't work out. And New Orleans leading 100 to 92. First to 100 will win it. And it's over.
It would take a monumental collapse.
It won't happen. Paul says, I'll take this all day long. And he will go to the line with 1 second on the shot clock. Perfectly played, perfectly coached game. And
Although,
really, one man beat them.
I did see the Milwaukee
Paul was
Bucks one time.
unstoppable. Who has scored more, Paul or Kobe?
Kobe.
Isn't that astonishing how quietly Kobe can score?
I did see the Milwaukee Bucks one time come from 9 down in 8 seconds.
Wow. What year was that, and who were they playing?
That was, I believe it was Paul Pressey was key to it. It must have been in the 80s.
In the 80s, so
And then there was that Reggie Miller.
They had the three-pointer. You need the three-pointer to make that. They had a 4-point play and a 3-point play and a layup at the buzzer.
Kobe actually did it to Phoenix in the playoffs of round 1 about 5 years ago. Came back 6 points with like 18 seconds.
That small voice you hear in the background is one of our spotters. Do they have spotters? Oh, no. That's Graybeard.
this is not as
hurt.
bad news as it looks. What it is a shin splint
No,
that's just going to hurt you.
that's a
Or
high ankle sprain
if
there.
it's a high ankle sprain, he's done. He's done for the series. But I think this just might be, sometimes I'll hurt my shin by running into a coffee table. And this is what it looks like. Or even a stubbed toe.
He could have got the little toe really hard, where it's just sticking out sideways. That
Yeah.
thing hurts forever.
Oh, well, that would be a broken toe. We'll be back. Well, quite a day, quite a Normcast. I win.
There's going to be a lot of fouling and timeouts still, though, Norm.
Oh, yeah. But
Even though they're down
the
10.
big news, I go ahead in my pool, in the Super Pool. We'll be posting those Super Pool results on Twitter tonight. A complete roster. How many people in the Super Pool, Robbie?
I think 14.
14 players in the Super Pool. With 1 loss, I will lead the bunch after this game. We'll try to get that posted for you and updated as often as possible. Probably next time we'll probably be maybe having a Super Pool not involving money or anything with all the Twitter followers and create some kind of Super Pool where they win something. I think that's a good idea. No, you guys?
No, all the experts had LA win it, Norm. What did you see that they didn't?
Well, yesterday I picked Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
and Atlanta did prevail.
So it's the Southern.
I'm
thing?
saying no one else chose Atlanta in the entire 32-person super pool. Or how many people?
14.
14.
14.
14. No one picked Atlanta, and the same 14.
Oh, that's
No one
That's a broken
Hey,
tibia.
picked up New Orleans. I'm sorry. Should I say no one?
No! Don't show me that.
Oh, it went. He turned the ankle. He turned the ankle.
Why do they always show it to you?
He turned the ankle, but as to my earlier point, no one picked two of the teams. One person picked them.
Oh, who was that?
Norm. So you were asking what I see in New Orleans?
Oh,
It was what I didn't see in Los Angeles.
And what was that?
Grit.
Grit, fire, determination. You know, I certainly think they'll obviously win the series, but
Well, what people forget, New Orleans has a lot of tall guys that are actually making millions of dollars to play basketball.
well, I didn't expect Paul to play this good. You couldn't beat him no matter how well you were playing. He's won this game. Do you think, Channel Cox? That the Lakers could have topped 103 in this game?
I think they could have. I mean,
The Lakers needed to really play better for more than just like 15 minutes.
Kobe's been carrying them. And Paul Gasol shot one of 8.
He's carrying them the way a pallbearer carries a coffin.
He's dragging them forward with his teeth, like Jack LaLanne pulling a liner.
Freighter full of fish. And here is the man on whose back the failure must lay. Kobe Bryant. You decide to take the game over by yourself.
It's pretty much
All
over.
the credit or all the debit go to you.
The Lakers don't have really the potential for multiple three-point shooters that you need to scramble one of these out.
Oh, yeah.
You need like Orlando, a team like that that has 5 guys that shoot it. They can do it because you need more than one guy. You're not going to get one guy get open for 5, so it has to be a multiple number of guys. And they pretty much got Bean Bryant coming down to the wire to shoot threes.
Yeah, the Lakers aren't built for comebacks, but Kobe will carry them.
Pow! Gasol. When he makes it, then you say Powell, because that's his name.
Well, now what do you do? And you're 10 behind. I guess you just decided to let the clock go and hope they miss this time, then use their timeouts for the next one.
Going for the steal, but just letting the guy come up and shoot an
And
8-footer
there, it's over.
is not a good defensive
The Lakers
strategy.
don't really have to call another timeout. They can just give this up.
Phil Jackson's still completely nonplussed by the events on the floor.
And there's a long three.
If you could do
No,
that, where
Lamar
were you?
Odom.
Lamar Odom gets the Lakers to 97. I think I predicted them getting
How about
to
a foul?
98. There's no
How
use
about
fouling.
trying?
Well, they are going to slow it down now. 10-point lead.
I'm a little surprised he didn't make that 70-footer. He just put
The
a...
Lakers led, I think, twice in this game. Never led with more than 2. The Los Angeles Lakers will lose game 1. Upset at Staples.
The second upset of the day.
Earlier, of course, Memphis outlasting third of the series. I think we're getting Stefan saying.
Well, what is the greater loss? This game or the loss of Big Aaron Gray, or as you know him, Beardy?
This game. I think Aaron Gray will come back. Just put some ice and some cortisone in there and you're fine. Odom for 3. And they'll let the clock run out now. There's your final, folks.
They're not going to foul.
Lakers got 97. They fouled.
Artest fouls anyway.
Artest.
That wasn't because that was just for fun.
Goodness gracious. Since the playoffs, goodness gracious. A lot of people, of course, have been trending my catchphrase, goodness gracious.
Perhaps that fellow behind Phil is trending that.
And there is the final nail in the coffin.
And what does Chris Paul have on the board? Give me his stat line.
33 points, 14 assists, 7 rebounds.
Holy
11
smokes.
for 18 for the day.
And Lamar's going to shoot a third 3-pointer. He hit 2 out of 3. Makes it a 9-point game, and now they'll let it run out. So the first to 100 wins, the second to 100 loses. New Orleans over the Lakers, 109-100. And what a great second Normcast it's been.
I'm really surprised they lost this game. The Lakers, I had them losing the second game.
You did? Oh, well, you
Now I have
changed.
them losing the first
Oh,
game.
you're not even in the Super Pool.
No, but I did predict they would lose one of the first two, but I thought it would be the second one they would get complacent in, having won fairly easily in the first game.
For Sean O'Conn's and Sid Younger's, any parting words on this one before we put a bow on it?
Well, it looks like New Orleans is going on to the next round.
No.
Huh?
No.
I've gotten that wrong this whole day.
No, they only go to the second game. This is
Oh,
not
all right.
a single elimination. This is the best of 7. Used to be the best of 5 the first round, but even that was too few games would let luck get involved. For instance, if it was 3 out of 5 now, of course, the Lakers would be in trouble. At 4 out of 7,
Yeah.
much more even.
They could wrap this up in 5.
Who?
The Lakers.
Yes. Well, you remember when they lost the first game to Philadelphia in the finals and wrapped it up in 5, the time Iverson stepped over Lou so contemptuously.
You got to be impressed with this New Orleans team.
You got to be impressed with that man,
This is gonna
Chris
go,
Paul.
It's going to go at least 6.
Doing
New
it
Orleans-
without David West too. Like David West
Yeah.
is
Look at that pass.
It's
And
not
there
a
is the big
2-3-2,
hurt
is
man.
it? Do they still do 2-3-2
in
in the
that's two-
playoffs, in the home games? It's
Oh.
2-2-1-1-1.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay.
And we'll leave you with that. We'll be back next Normcast. Next, same Norm channel. Ace, deuce, straight.